you guys?
Million.
6? Hold on. I can tell you a second.
Check my playlist on YouTube because I cannot remember.
4.
It's either 5 or 6. I'm checking.
If it's not the couch episode, it's the episode where the teenager steals her hat.
Oh my god, that was like... I'm surprised.
Literally insane.
I was surprised she didn't kill the kid.
I mean, she sicked a biker gang against him.
He had it coming.
She literally sicked a biker gang on him.
Again, had it coming.
Only had stuff to blame.
Phandelver. We are on episode 6.
6. Okay.
That moment I'm like, come on, YouTube, load up. The one time I need you.
Speaking of waiting for fucking game sites to load up, I had to wait 5 hours just to submit my claim today.
Oof.
Because I guess something happened to the website that they automatically put up their security and blocked, like, everyone trying to access it.
Yikes.
And it took forever to be able to gain access.
You'd think with the mass amount of people using the site, they'd have better, everything.
Yeah, they really don't.
Yeah.
I know the answer to that question, actually. Because it's happening to me, too.
Mm-hmm.
The government delay in getting everything signed caused systems to fail because the benefits were automatically set to expire, and then they extended the session through the weekend. And so, like, I got an email that was like, hey, your benefits have expired. And then I went through the process to reapply, and they were like, oh, you have benefits still. Like, why are you applying for this?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, it was the government.
Government
They were
Yeah.
like, it delayed everything by 2 weeks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
My
but-
God.
If it ain't broke, please, for the love of God, fix it.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't broke, give the government 5 minutes.
They'll break it again.
I saw that someone vandalized Mitch McConnell's house.
Yep.
And Nancy Pelosi.
And we are
Okay.
currently live as we say this.
Both of them.
Smart out, political bitch. Why not?
Okay, but it's the Turtle Man. He's the one we can actually all agree is the devil himself.
But they also got Nancy Pelosi, like, on the same night.
I've heard the Nancy Pelosi one was actually photoshopped.
Yeah, that one was photoshopped.
I hope so.
Because otherwise these looters really want to take the time to tape off the nice brickwork on the side of her house.
Right.
Oh God, we're experiencing serious lag on the fucking stream.
Twitch has been hiccupy this weekend, so hopefully it'll taper out.
I'm at 20%
Ugh.
dropped frame. My CPU's at 13%, 18%.
Like I said, the longer a stream goes, the percentage will drop because of how many frames you've streamed as you go.
Yeah. I'm surprised that the frames are dropping in the first place because there's not like anything rapid pace happening on screen.
I think it's just the connection. Like, it's got to connect to
Probably.
Twitch. Maybe
Yeah.
after cast, see if you're connected to East or West Coast, and in worst case, just switch them because you're in the middle.
Yeah.
I still think
I
it's
don't know. Maybe it's my fucking internet as well.
possible.
Every now and then my internet fucks up pretty badly.
Hmm.
Or it could be because I haven't restarted my computer in a while. That's usually the case.
Let's play the I don't need to say it, but I'm thinking it game.
If it doesn't get below 10% in the next 5 minutes, I will dip out and restart my computer. It's dropping though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just checking my old DeviantArt account, see if I have any updates.
No, the one thing I loved that came out of the past week was Chester Cheeto saying he's flying to Kentucky for reasons. And everyone's like, he's gonna straight up murder him.
For reason.
No, that's the problem. He actually put like an ellipses afterwards to make it a dramatic pause. I just saw that Knightley cosplayed, what's his name from Narnia?
Oh, Edmund.
Yeah. Came out really good.
Yeah. Yeah, Nightly, they cosplay everything.
And
They're currently working on Winter Caduceus from Critical Role. They are hand beating their coat and everything.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm just testing my audio right
Yeah,
now.
she's a maniac.
No radiator.
You guys... Nothing?
Nope.
Nothing.
Okay, good. I have crisp on, so it should be removing any background noises.
Yay.
Hey.
Now we need a setting so we can hear, the cat only. Give us cat thoughts.
As long as she doesn't lick her butthole on stream, I'm fine.
Super.
She's like, what?
Piper. Piper, look at me. Piper. You cannot lick your butthole on stream. This is not Pornhub. Don't yawn at me.
Don't yawn adorably in my direction. That's not gonna help you.
That was very much a yawn, whatever you say. I do what
Yeah.
I want.
Actually, whatever.
I do what I want.
No licking butthole. You got it?
Shakes the head violently like, nope, fuck you, Dad.
Okay. Oh. Fuck.
GKC has
We never
Leo.
fucking do it. Yeah, GKC has Leo and Booker. We have Piper.
There must always be a cat.
There must
always
always
be-
be a cat.
There will always be a dungeon cat.
So,
I will get a Loft Cat plushie so that we'll have a cat for the Star Wars campaign.
I was about to say, you should make a tagline for your channel. This stream is always ran by some cat. Then just have a little cat and a hamster wheel. The stream is ran by cats.
I need to make that an emoji.
This stream brought to you by cats.
Yep.
Not the musical though.
Oh god, no. I'm honestly wondering if that Loft Cat signet I made, if I should make that a t-shirt or a sticker, because I was pretty damn proud of that.
It came out
Please
good. You
do
should.
it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I still have to update the GKC store because I keep forgetting to.
Well, look.
I mean, honestly, it was a tough year.
Yeah,
Well, look. Loth cat plushies on sale.
I need one. Oh god, you're able to eat a porg at me. Can you eat a Loft Cat at me?
I mean, if I do, would you be surprised?
I'm expecting it now.
What would terrify you is if I sent you a real Loth cat, not a plushie. You'd be like, wait, what?
Or these
Catch me trying to tame a Loft Cat. It'll go as well as Ezra Bridger did.
You'll have a nice claw mark on your cheek.
First time Ezra tried to tame a Loft Cat. That's me.
It'll be
Okay.
fine.
Alright. Has everybody got their names changed?
Yes. Wait. Sarah.
Also, Sarah, I'm loving that picture behind you.
I'm about to change it, so
Aw.
Oh. Ooh.
I was literally in the process of changing it when you said that. Sorry. I was like, oh, wait,
So I
Not
guess
pretty
Tahirih is not
good.
with us.
I'll put you
It's
back.
not.
Oh, there we go.
It's not. It's gonna be Gritty that she puts behind her.
I already thought about that, but I have like amazing gritty. Like, wait, where? Here we go.
Yeah. There we go. I want one. I want a Loft Cat.
Also, I love that background.
We see where the dungeon master's priorities are tonight. I don't even care about my own game. I just want a Loft Cat.
I mean, we're in the first 10 minutes. We're allowed to be a little, like, you know, we're moseying in.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we kind of need to fucking recap on where you guys are, anyways.
Yeah.
Because the last we played was last year.
It's been 4 years.
I haven't seen y'all since 2020.
Nice.
At least I haven't seen you five together in the same room since 2020. Okay, so we ended 2020 with you guys leveling up to level 3. Some of y'all had sent me subclasses that you had wanted, and unfortunately some had to be denied because they were a little OP for this very baby campaign. Yeah, I swear to God, nobody should be allowed to petrify all undead they see at level 3. I'm sorry, you can't do that.
I missed that. I missed it. I'm like, wait.
No, like, I discussed it with a couple other dungeon masters. They're like, this is OP as fuck against liches.
Yeah.
That's how broken it was. It could affect a lich. And I'm like, no, not in my Christian server.
I did not. I really should have read that.
Don't get me wrong. The subclass is amazing. It just needs some tweaks done to it.
Yeah. It's the
It needs fixes.
Is the Frost Death Knight from World of Warcraft. I think is the inspiration behind at least like the spells it chooses. You're just like, wait a minute, hold on.
It was a homebrew class found on Tumblr called Oath of Graves for Paladin. At level 3, the channel divinity, you could basically force any undead that you see to make a wisdom save, and if they failed, they would be petrified for a minute.
Yeah.
And they could not move until the minute had passed or if they had been hit. Which, if you have a really smart player who wants to break the campaign, they could probably use that against a lich.
Sounds like a Marlboro from Final Fantasy. I don't like it.
Especially if they go and then the lich goes, and then whoever's after the lich is an injured squishy.
Yeah.
Like, no!
The saving grace for liches is that they usually have legendary actions and reactions. They could use a legendary action to automatically save. However, if like Paladin is persistent, they could keep forcing them to roll until they use up all their saves. And then that's when they're fucked. So I'm just like, y'all aren't even gonna get past level 5. We don't need something this powerful in this campaign.
No.
But yeah, at this point, everybody should be level 3. You all should have your subclasses at this point. Tahihrih finally has her god. Her god is motherfucking Gritty.
He's such a wonderful god.
Yeah. So, Gritty is a patron of the Great Old One, so you get all the benefits of being a Great Old One warlock. I might add a little flair every now and then because fuck around and find out. And we ended our last game in Phandelver, getting ready to go up to the Red Brand hideout to try and deal with the bandits, because the town master in town didn't really want to deal with them. But everyone else in town was just like, can you please fucking deal with them? Town master isn't gonna do shit. He's not gonna reward you for it, but we'll be fucking grateful if you do. And I do believe several towns members actually offered rewards for y'all. If you did deal with the red brands. Yes. Remember correctly. Let me look back. What's her name? Yeah, Hallia Thornton, who runs the Miners Exchange, offered you all 500 gold pieces total, but 100 gold pieces each if you eliminate the red brand leader known as Glassstaff. If you brought back to her any sort of evidence that you'd gotten rid of Glassstaff, she would pay you each 100 gold pieces. Also, Sildar Hallwinter is still on his quest to find his companion Gundren, also an old friend of his, Iarno Albrecht, and the last known sighting of Iarno is actually up near the hideout. So he has asked you guys to please bring Iarno back safely, in which he will pay the party 200 gold pieces. So between the 5 of you, that would be 40 gold pieces each, I think. 40 times 5 is 200. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can kind of math. I don't know. But he offered a monetary reward if he could bring Iarno back safely. and hopefully afterwards help find Gundren up at Cragmaw Castle. Trying to remember. There was also a quest from Hardin Wester to deal with an orc up at the Triborn Trail. You guys decided you're gonna go deal with the Red Brands first before you go deal with Hardin Wester's quest because he's a fucking douchebag. And lastly, trying to see if there was one last thing y'all were told. I remember somebody in town told you to find, I think, a goblin servant that worked up in the Red Brand hideout who probably knew the location of the Cragmaw Castle. So while you are going up to the hideout to investigate, you're going to be on the lookout for a goblin who knows more about the Cragmaw Castle and how to possibly find Gundren there, because he is currently in the custody of the Goblin King. So, are we ready to play?
Yes.
We ready to do this shit?
Oh yeah.
Okie dokie. Woo! I'm reading through some more stuff real quick.
Yep.
Trying to remember exactly who told you that a fucking goblin would tell you shit. I think it was Halia.
Yes, it was Halia.
Yeah, Halia told you. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are leaving the town of Phandelver, heading up to the Tresendar Manor, where you have been told that the entrance to the hideout is near the rear of the manor in a cellar door.
Yes.
Right. I mean, as you guys are making your way up, because let's see exactly the distance from the town is around. You guys are leaving near Stonehall, and it'll probably take you guys about maybe a 10-minute walk.
A quick jog.
I'm not sure. Yeah, just a quick jog. If anyone wants to get some quick roleplay out of the way before we head straight into possible combat, that is up to you guys. Tahihrih, you just finished hearing the voice of, you just finished seeing the visage of Gritty walking beside you with his wild smile on his face as you guys make your way up to Tresendar Manor.
He's just happy.
She's just happy.
I didn't think Tahirih could be excited about going to a potential fight.
What?
You seem overly cheery.
My god has a face.
Most gods do. Should I be concerned?
Why?
I reiterate, you seem overly cheery.
My god has a face.
I feel like we're on a broken record here.
Hey, cheery rhymes with Tahiri. That's probably why she's so happy.
Oh, maybe.
I never noticed that. Oh, shit.
I'm afraid to ask, what does this god's face look like, Tahirih?
Well, he's fuzzy and orange, and he's got big old eyes and a giant helmet, and he carries around a stick.
Ren is gonna stop dead and just slowly turn to look at her like she's insane and be like, okay.
Also, Sarah, your mic actually keeps cutting out.
Behave, motherfucker.
You too. I'm watching you.
Just gonna give it very,
trust
very
me, I'm looking
terrified.
at mine every fucking day. Just a mic tip, it's best to have it to make sure it's positioned where it is facing you so that it can pick up your voice better. It's not wise to like look away and talk, otherwise it's not going to pick up the voice.
Just super directional then.
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
now it is like in the middle, right in front of me. So
Yeah, that's
hopefully-
perfect.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps.
Yeah. You just have to work out a setup that works with you and so that you get the best mic quality. But continue. I just wanted to let you know that I could barely hear you.
Okay. Is this any better?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is better.
Okay. Yeah, she's just rambling, describing what we all know to be gritty as we walk.
Well, we all know it to be gritty.
Yep.
Out of character. In character. Anybody who's listening, make me a religion check.
Ah, crap.
Boy.
You're
Like,
responsive,
like,
it
I
sounds
saw
like,
her.
no, God, you know.
Anybody who's actively listening and participating in this, make me a religion check, as Tahirih is describing her god.
My dice tower says 13.
13
22.
from Anodyne, 22 from Talos, 2 from Ace. Ren.
I have a 0 because I rolled a nat 1 and my religion's a -1. So I got a 0.
Yes. That's amazing.
So Ace,
Nothing.
Ace and Ren, y'all have no fucking clue if what she's describing is a god or not. So you just go with it.
We're fine.
And
We're not religious.
Yeah. Anodyne, you're suspicious at first, but then you remembered that you encountered a small, furry orange creature who works for your god. So you think, might be possible. Talos, you know for a fact that a god is not furry or orange, but you have no idea what fucking being Tahihrih is talking about. You know for a fact it's not a god, but you have no idea what else it is.
And he has a cool shirt, and is white, and orange, and black.
Sounds like a real cool fella.
Yeah, the Talos kind of turns his head towards Ren, who instigated this line of questioning, and he's trying to project through a metallic, unmoving face concern. Like he kind of scoots a little bit closer to Ren. That is absolutely not a god, but I do not know what it is.
I just imagine fucking K2SO.
Looks with concern.
Yeah, because K2SO can do a look of concern despite his limited amount of expressions.
Yeah, he does. He tries his best.
Yeah, he's doing his best.
At this point, he's just gonna go, I don't know enough. I don't really think I want to know anymore. And he's just
I'm
gonna
not
walk
gonna
on
bring
like,
it
good
up.
for you, Tahirih.
Thank you.
With a very, very strong cloud of concern over his head going, why is there a god that looks like that? I don't understand this god nonsense, but oh god, it's terrifying.
Talos is thinking like, is this like the Lorax's bigger, meaner, possibly evil brother? I don't understand.
It's strange for you, Talos, because you have seen the Lorax. And the Lorax is definitely a sort of forest spirit who works for nature gods. So you know that he is a part on the divine side. But this being that Tahirih described is nothing like you have ever heard.
Hey, Tahirih,
Hmm?
are you sure it just wasn't an ace out of his armor?
His head's not big enough.
Okay. None of us have seen ace out of his armor. So,
That is also concerning.
and Anodyne will punch Ace in the shoulder. Like that playful
Clang.
bro punch.
Thanks to that comment, though, I'm now picturing the Lorax hulking out and becoming gritty.
You'll never know. You'll
I
never
told you.
know.
I'm a
got
Lorax,
it.
and I
See.
speak for the trees.
The trees
And-
say, fuck you!
And
Danny.
now, bitches, like hulks up. I come for your knees.
reminded me of fucking Vietnam War Lorax that I saw on TikTok today.
Also, I wrote Kitsune. You're welcome, Kitsune.
I think this is the first time I've seen Kitsune broken before me.
Yeah, as for Ace, when hearing about Tahirih's god, it's like gaze in her imagination.
Alright.
Did you say that out loud?
The only thing Talos knows about this
Nope.
god is I don't want to piss it off. I know it's not a god, but I don't know what it is, so I'm not gonna no. The god I deal with is scary enough.
Alright. As you guys continue to walk, you continue your trek up the hill to Trisandar Manor. You notice the vegetation around you is definitely very unkept because this is supposedly a deserted place. No one has been known to live in here for years, except for the Red Brands, and I guess they really don't keep up with the outdoor maintenance and landscaping. So, and you guys know that according to the Red Brands, that you lovingly tied to trees in the middle of the fucking forest, that the entrance to their hideout is near the rear of the building. So as you guys make your way over there, you find the cellar, and I'm gonna read a little description here. Oh, you actually guys need to open the door of the cellar first. Yeah, there's a door. It basically, if you ever seen one of those like really old mansions and stuff that have like the cellars outside, it has like the stone steps that lead down, kind of like a little bit of a covering. It's not like a storm cellar that has the doors that flip up. This is definitely one that leads into an actual basement, so possibly like a wine cellar.
Oh, okay.
Just with a outdoor opening to it.
Gotcha.
So like extra storage cellar. So would anyone like to try the door?
Anodyne would like to look around. Is the unkempt like nature like beautiful, or does it look like dead grass and like dead weeds and like everything's like just awful looking?
Let me see if it describes anything. The landscape of the manor is definitely deserted. It looks like nobody has kept with the landscape, but it doesn't really appear dead, so to speak.
Oh, so like nature's taking over.
Yeah, nature's basically taken over. The building of the manor is definitely fallen apart. The roof is caving in. Paneling has fallen off the walls. You can see ivy growing up the brick side and all that. So it's basically being reclaimed by nature.
Anodyne is gonna take a flower and start braiding it into his hair.
Okay. You can see a daisy. There's definitely like a clump of wild daisies nearby that you could definitely pick some flowers out from and braid them into your hair.
I totally forgot that I used disguise self to make myself look like Ace.
Yeah, you're still a midget Ace walking around.
That just crossed my mind. I am so sorry.
Tiny Ace.
Wait.
Just like Bob Jr.
Wait.
Baby Bob Belcher.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Alright, would anyone like to go try the door?
I'm going to go and like put my head against the door and listen.
Roll my perception check.
May I also kind of get like a vibe? Like, can I see in the windows or?
There are no windows near this door.
Oh.
The only windows that you see on this building are on the actual facade of the building itself, and they are all broken or boarded up, and you don't think you would find anything inside the actual building itself because it's so decayed and so being taken back by nature.
Okay, so I don't see movement or anything.
You probably see maybe just a couple animals scurrying around inside that have now made the, at least interior of the manor, their home, but nothing else.
I kind of want to have a Snow White moment, but we can move on.
I'm I'm just remembering Snow White from Shrek 3 doing Immigrant Song.
Yeah.
Ah! Okay, continue. Tahiri has her ear against the door. What did you want to do, Ace?
Probably see if the door can even be budged.
Okay, real quick, Tahiri, what did you get for your perception roll?
14.
Alright, you don't really hear anything coming from inside the building itself. You hear, like, the creaking of the building up ahead, up above you and stuff, but you don't hear anything exactly inside the room on the other side. I don't think. Yeah, you don't. What?
She just goes, "It's clear," and backs away.
Ace, you wanted to try and unlock the door?
I take the door.
You're actually taking the door.
Yes.
Roll me a strength check. Swear to God.
16.
Luckily, you don't rip the door off its hinges, but you open it abruptly because it is unlocked. And as you open the door opens onto a 5-foot wide landing 15 feet above the cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, those walls lined with kegs and barrels. So basically,
Continue.
I want to see if I could try to share with you guys what this looks like without giving away more stuff. That's scene 1 is what you guys see right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to cover up extra stuff with my finger because you guys cannot see that shit. Okay. So, as you guys, you're basically up on a landing with stairs that kind of do a kind of U shape going down. And there's a sort of, almost kind of like fountain-esque kind of pool of water that's in the middle. And on either side, it's barrels and kegs. And as you enter, on the right side, you see a doorway.
I'll take up the rear if Talos hasn't already.
All right.
I think Talos will take point.
Mm-hmm.
Ren's gonna stick to the middle.
Okay.
He does have his fancy shield out
Okay.
and his short sword. And yeah, he'll take the lead.
All right. You guys are descending down the stairs?
Yes.
All right, you guys descend your way down the stairs. You see that door up to the right side of the cistern. And you also find that other door that's actually kind of underneath the stairway. That if you guys like went on to the right side, you see there's a door underneath the landing there. Have you ever seen like actual like kind of like staircases that will like go down like that, and then there's a door that's underneath that leads into another room. But yeah. If you guys want to take a look around this room, you definitely can do that.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna take a look around once we cleared the room.
I'll investigate. I'll take a look and see if there's anything notable.
Okay. People just tell me where they want to go investigate.
I would like to check out the barrels.
All right, the barrels. So Ace is gonna go check out the barrels.
Look at the fountain.
You're gonna go look at the fountain. Okay. What's Ren doing?
Probably looking at the fountain too, because I didn't expect there to be a fountain
Okay.
inside.
Ren and Anodyne are at the fountain. Talos.
I am actually going to use divine sense. See if I can sense any undead within the general vicinity.
How far does that range go?
60 feet.
You do not sense anything.
Okay.
I don't think. Can your divine sense pass through walls?
No, nothing behind.
Nothing behind solid rock or anything. It has to be in the actual vicinity that you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't sense anything in here.
Okay.
Tahihrih, what would you like to do?
Tahihrih is quietly humming her own theme music
That's all she's doing.
in the middle of the room.
All right.
And she's also like just looking out in case anyone comes down or around them.
Okie dokie. Okay, so Ace, you want to go and inspect the barrels? Are you actually wanting to open them up? Are you wanting to move them around? What are you wanting to do?
Probably open up, maybe move a few to see if there's like anything behind it.
Okay, I'm reading something real quick. All right. You move the barrels around and everything, and you're opening them up. You find, surprisingly, there's fresh provisions in here. There is salted pork and beef. There's flour, sugar, apples, and ale. As you look through all these different barrels.
They've definitely made this room more into a storage for stuff.
Anything good in there, or just storage?
Rations, ale, stuff that needs cooling.
Any idea how much they have stored, or is it just like you're guesstimating it's all the same stuff?
What I've seen so far out of a few, it's pretty much the same.
Alright.
Well, let's not look past the ale. Is it like a keg, or are they bottled?
The ale is in kegs.
How big are these kegs?
They're rather big.
Right. I'll come back later.
I'm probably going to regret suggesting this, but if we need to, ale is flammable. You know, just in case we want to, make an explosive getaway. The minute he finishes saying that, Ren just stares at Tahihrih like, we gotta keep an eye on this one, though.
What's everybody's passive perceptions?
I can make fire anytime I need to. And my passive perception is 14. Voice of yes in my head.
Wow.
I'm just going to ask, does anyone have a passive above 20? Because I rolled a natural 20. None of y'all notice, because Ace, you were too busy talking to the others and moving the barrels around. You did not realize how much noise you were making. As the door to the right of the cistern slowly begins to open. And because you are the closest, Ace, what's your AC?
19.
All right. Three red band ruffians pop out and attack you because you alerted them to their presence. This is a surprise round, and then we will be going into initiative.
Tahirih's literally just in the middle of the room planning how she's gonna design this room when she owns this house, because she's decided that when we kick them out, this is her house.
Okay. So you said your AC is 14, so I have to beat 14s to hit you?
19.
They're what? It's what?
19.
19, so I have to beat 19s to hit you? Because they were so sneaky, they get advantage in their attacks.
Oh
So
no.
first ruffian.
He can put a throw rug over here. Some nice curtains.
Second, let me get my handy dandy notepad to do some numbers and stuff.
Dude, a copyright reason, notepad.
First attack is a 17, so the first guy misses. Second guy. Second guy hits with a 22. And third guy. Ooh, shit. Let's see if I can crit. I crit. Oh my god. A second. I am so sorry. So, one guy hits you and another one hits you with a crit. Oh shit. Okay. Ow. So you're gonna take a total of 3d6 plus 4 piercing damage. I am so sorry. 2. Luckily, I'm rolling low. And a 5. So 7, 9, 13 points of piercing damage. I now need everyone to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Luckily for y'all, they all rolled a natural 1.
Yowza.
Alright, I need a 25 to 20. Ren, what'd you get?
21.
21. Ace, what'd you get?
1.
A what?
21.
Okay, what's the dex between y'all?
4.
You have a 2 for dex. Okay, so Ace will go first. Then Ren. Talos, what'd you get? I did not hear that.
20.
20? Okay, Talos. Alright, 20 to 15. 15 to 10? 10 to 5. Anodyne, what did you get?
I got 8.
You got an 8. Tahirih?
6.
You got a 6. Okay. Luckily, you guys are going before the bandits.
I got distracted by the ale.
Mm-hmm.
And the decorating.
Here, you got distracted by decorating.
Alrighty. Okay, so we are now in initiative. First up is Ace. You just got slashed. And you have 3 bandits. Let me look at the map again, because the squares are 5-foot squares. The one that missed you is still kind of standing in the doorway, so he's in his own square. I would say you're at the very end of the barrels in your own square, and there's 2 more squares ahead of you. So there's one guy in front of you, one right behind him, and then one right behind him in the door. They all did their quick attacks and then ducked back to their squares with their movement.
Okay.
Alright, so you got one guy right in front of you. And, Anodyne and Ren, I'd say you two are positioned side by side in front of the cistern.
Yep.
Tahihrih is near the stairs. And Talos, I'd say you are in between the two at the cistern and Tahihrih. So you're somewhat in the middle of the room. Alright. What would you like to do, Ace? You got one guy right in front of you.
I would like to draw out my sword and slice.
Alright, roll me an attack.
22.
That definitely hits. Roll me damage.
5.
5 points of damage. That is good. Okay, 1 second. Alright. You get a good jab into his shoulder, and he grunts out in pain as you pull the sword back out. Anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
I would. Actually, no, that's that should be it.
Alrighty, moving on. Rin, you are next in line.
The one that he just attacked, how close is it to me?
He is, let me look back at the map.
Yeah.
From where you are standing is 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
I'd say going diagonal would be 10 feet.
Okay.
Don't forget, you do have the cistern that is kind of in between you guys. You are like right at the corner of it.
Okay.
So if you have any ranged weapons, you could definitely hit him with that. Or you could try and jump in the cistern if you want. I don't know how deep it is.
How far is that?
See.
You said about 10? Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I'm just letting you in. I do not recommend jumping into the cistern to try and get to him. I will just tell you that. And when you guys investigate the cistern, I will tell you why.
Okay. I can move around the cistern, though?
Yeah, you'll be moving into Rin space.
Okay.
And I will allow, for medium-sized creatures, I will allow 2 people into a square, and that's it.
Okay.
Because this is such a tight space and stuff, I am allowing 2 people into a square. Talos will have to remain in 1 square.
Yeah.
Because he's so big.
He big boy. Okay, well, just to be on the safe side, then I'll draw my longbow. And
Tahirih could walk into a square with 3 people, because she's so small.
Yes.
You're going to draw your longbow and attack?
Yeah, just for safety.
Alright, since it's more than 5 feet, luckily you don't have disadvantage. Yeah. So you're going to aim at bandit number 1, that's in front of Ace.
Yep, try to finish it off.
Okay. Alright, roll me an attack.
Let's see. 17.
17 hits, roll me damage.
Yes. Let's see. We got 6 points.
6 points of damage. Alright, he's still standing, but he's looking bloody.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Uh-oh, everybody's freezing on me.
Uh-oh.
You're still moving for me. Everyone else is frozen.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm also gonna action surge to fire another shot.
Alright, roll me another attack.
11?
Unfortunately, 11 does not hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sarah froze looking like this. Now everybody's frozen for me. Yay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I just can't see y'all. Y'all
That
are
is
frozen.
weird.
It's probably my internet. It does this every now and then. Yep, it's resetting everyone's cameras now.
Yay.
Everyone's still frozen now.
Hmm.
Shit.
As
Yay.
soon as you said that, every single person started sweating. All of us.
I did not comprehend a single thing you just said. Oh my god.
Right after you said that we all froze, all of us started bobbing our heads side to side.
I can't see shit.
Do you want to really quickly reset everything? Just for your own benefit?
I will quickly duck out of the call and rejoin. That's what
I'm
I
saying.
will do.
Just for your own benefit.
Yeah. Because the stream's doing well. I think it's just Zoom.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get the group chat pulled back up so I can jump into it right away.
Yeah.
Alright, Sarah, I'm leaving you power.
Oh, God.
Don't abuse it.
Abuse it. Abuse the power.
Everyone, quick. The madhouse is in control of the inmates.
I mean, if any of these characters was to be the Joker or Harley Quinn, it would be Tahihrih, so...
Yeah.
Let me switch it back to Dungeon Mistress. Yeah. Okay, I am back.
Do we move?
Yes, you guys are moving for me.
Yay!
Yay! Here we go. Okay, we were up to Rin. You had just did your
Action
attack
surged.
and your action surge. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm good. That's all I really can do right now.
All right, moving on to Talos. Talos, you are by the map. Let me pull up the map again. You are, if we're looking diagonally, 15 feet away from bandit number 1, 20 feet away from bandit 2, and 25 feet away from bandit 3 who's standing in the doorway. You do have 3 of your team members in front of you. So you gotta be very careful with your range attacks and you try not to hit them.
That is very true. Let me do this real quick.
I will tell you this, it's only if you roll a nat 1 that you will hit a party member.
Okay.
You could definitely aim through boxes people are occupying to try to hit someone, but if you roll a nat 1, you're gonna friendly fire. Just to let you know. You can move though, if you have the movement,
Yeah.
to make sure that your party members aren't in the way.
Yeah. I am going to attempt to make my way to bandit number 2.
You will be crossing through other people's spaces, and only you can occupy a square by yourself. You can't occupy squares with other people. I am letting you know, if you want to make range attacks, there is another side to the cistern, if you have the movement to get there. This is me trying to help you.
I know. I'm just trying to I have 30 movement. Might be able to make it.
Let's see. 30 movement. Let me calculate where you are. Yeah, that'll get you right, I'll point it to you. It'll get you right there, that middle block.
Okay. I'm gonna get there.
Okay. And in that way, bandit number 1 is 15 feet across from you.
Okay.
Bandit 2 is about 20 feet across from you if you go diagonally. Bandit 3 is in the doorway, so I would say he has half cover.
I would like to take out one of my mini javelin and yeet it at bandit number 2.
Alright, need it, bandit number 2. Roll me an attack.
Bone. There we go. Okay. That is a 23.
How the fuck are you rolling so high?
I don't know.
Alright, 23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. This is what it's so bad. That's not too bad. 9.
Alright, 9 points of damage.
Yes.
He's up, but he's looking rough.
I'll take out a second javelin and I will stand ready to yeet again.
Alright, and that's all you're doing for your turn?
Yep, I glare menacingly in his direction and I end my turn.
Alright, up next, Anodyne.
Hello.
Yeah, where you are positioned, Rin is to your right. Next to Rin is Ace. And then, like, diagonally across from you, across the cistern, is Bandit 1, and then Bandit 2 next to him. So, if we're calculating that again, Bandit 1 is 15 feet away, and Bandit 2 is 20 feet away.
Okay, is Ace looking okay?
Ace, how you looking? You took, like...
13 damage.
13 damage.
Out of 48. 35.
Okay, yeah,
Almost.
He's got a couple good slashes into him.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a healing word there.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So, it's hold on, a D4 plus 4. you get 6 HP back,
Okie dokie.
and I'm gonna equip my shield. So I'm gonna pull my shield off of my back and
Okay.
have it in between me and the enemies.
All right.
And I'll hold my position. I don't think I need to move.
You're gonna stay right there at the edge of the cistern.
Yeah, I think I'm okay there.
Okay. Tahiri, it is your turn.
She's looking around and shit. Crown of Madness on one of the guys attacking Ace. Whoever looks like they have the most hit points.
The one who looks like who has the most hit points is actually the guy standing in the doorway, bandit number 3.
Cool. I'm a Crown of Madness him.
How does Crown of Madness work again?
They are. It's a wisdom save of 14,
Okay.
and if they fail, they are charmed for the duration, which is up to a minute.
Okay.
Appears on its head, and madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if I choose no creature, or if none are within reach. On subsequent turns, you must use your actions to maintain control, or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a success, the spell ends.
All right. I have a -1 to wisdom, so let's see what I roll. So this is for bandit number 3. That's an 11. You watch as not a crown of thorns, but a hockey helmet appears on his head. I'm never DMing again after this game. My God. Okay.
Hold on. I rolled a 19 to figure out what the fuck is going on. So that's before modifiers. If I see that, I'm gonna be like, "What is happening here?"
Wait, you want to roll a religion check?
Sure.
Roll a religion check.
It'll be a dirty 20.
You got what?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20? You're starting to realize this is no divine shit that Tahihrih is doing.
Anodyne is gonna just sort of chuckle under his breath. That's it. That is my reaction.
Alright, so you Helmet of Madness, bandit number 3. I'm gonna put a little star above him to remind myself that he has that.
Is there anyone near me who's not, like, of my friends that's not?
I'm sorry, what?
Is there anyone around me of my friends who's not, like, in melee attack range of anybody? Anyone who seems like they're standing back?
Talos is on the other side of the cistern. He's not in melee range. Ren's not in melee range. The only person in melee range of the bandits is Ace.
Alright.
The rest of y'all are not in melee range.
I'm gonna hide behind Ren. I'm gonna use my movement and just tuck behind Ren and hide.
Roll me stealth.
Well, I just meant literally just, like, tucking behind him. I don't think I can bonus action stealth.
I'm letting you. This is for flavor.
Bonus action stealth.
You won't get any perks like advantage or anything, but I'm doing this. You think you're hidden behind Ren.
I'm pretty sure I'm hidden behind Ren. My head's poking out, but
yeah,
I think I'm hidden.
Okay. All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
It is Ruffian number 1's turn. He's looking bloody to shit, but he's not going to go down without a fight. He's still in front of you, Ace, and he's going to make a melee attack with his short sword. I actually went easy on you the first time because they get multi-attacks.
Oh, goody.
So you're going to take 2 swings against you. He does not get advantage, though, because his partner's not flanking with you because his partner's behind him. So, lucky you. Attack. First attack is a 14. That misses. Second attack is, unfortunately, a 23. That hits. You take Luckily, minimum damage. You only take 3 points of piercing damage with the short sword.
Alright.
Mhm. All right. That is it for his turn. Bandit number 2 is in between Bandit 1 and Bandit 3. Has no ranged weapons, so he's just gonna take a dodge action. So if I remember what the dodge action, I'm trying to remember what a dodge action is. Stand by. I know there's something very specific with this. Yeah, it imposes disadvantage, I believe. I'm checking to make sure. Not spells. Where is turns? Initiative. Ready, dodge. Yeah, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if they can see the attacker, and you make a dex save throws with advantage. So yeah, if anyone does a ranged spell against him or a ranged attack, if the ranged spell is dex based, he will have advantage. If it's just a ranged spell attack, you will have disadvantage, or if it's a ranged weapon attack, you'll have disadvantage. So Bandit 2 is gonna dodge. But it's up to Bandit 3 now, who has the gritty helmet of madness on him. And the only person next to him that he could attack if Tahihrih chooses is Bandit 2.
Yep. Stab your friends!
All right. He's going to be rolling at disadvantage, though, because his buddy did take dodge. Oh, he is definitely going to miss. Yep, that is only an 8. He just wildly swings at his friend with a short sword. He's like, bro, what the fuck? And you said he can make another wisdom save at the end of his turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that he gets to do attacks. Let me do this again. Let's see if he can... Okay, my dice just disappeared.
Yeet.
Max is just like, this bitch empty. Yeet.
The power
I
of gritty.
don't think he's gonna hit this time. Nope, he does not hit this time. Nope. 6 plus 4 is 10, so he misses. He is gonna try to make his wisdom save though. -1 on wisdom, and he rolled a natural 1, so he got 0 under this wisdom save. So the helmet of madness is still hovering over this poor bandit's head.
She's peeking out from behind Red, going, "Dude!"
Alrighty. Back at the top of the round is Ace. You have a very bloodied bandit in front of you.
Nice.
Who managed to just get 1 hit on you. Alright, slice. Go ahead, roll me an attack.
11.
Unfortunately, 11 does not hit.
Alright, action surge.
Alright, roll me another attack.
24.
That hits. Roll me damage. Actually, what would your minimum damage be? I'm curious.
My minimum? 5?
How do you want to do this? You had 5 hit points left.
Yay.
I would say if the DM allows for the extra flair, a good slice around the neck, and then a high kick into the other guy's face.
Alrighty. So you're gonna try to kick this motherfucker into another motherfucker.
Yep.
If I remember, the dodge action... I don't think the other guy's dodge is still up since he was attacked. Let me check. So... No, it's till the start of their next turn. So he still has dodge up, so he's going to be making a dex save at advantage to try to dodge out of the way. So his dex is a +2. That is definitely going to pass. He's able to quickly hop onto a barrel as you Sparta kick his dead friend down to the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, so Bandit 1 is dead. Alrighty, anything else you'd like to do for your turn, Ace?
Let's see. Did my accent surge? I attacked. You know, let's go with pulling out my shield.
Okay. You have your shield ready for the next round?
Yep.
So if you didn't have your shield before, you can now add your shield's AC to your AC.
Yep, which is now 21.
Alrighty. Your AC just boosted up. Awesome. Up next is Ren.
Yes.
Bandit 2 is now kind of crouched onto a barrel. And Bandit 3 has this weird looking helmet on his head, and he's trying to attack his own friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Bandit 2 because Bandit 3 is just a whole different can of worms.
Bandit 2 is still under his dodge action, so you will have disadvantage on your attacks, just to let you know.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your attack.
Yeah, that was a miss. I rolled an 8.
What's your plus?
That's with the plus.
Oh, yeah, that unfortunately misses.
Yeah.
You go to shoot, and your arrow just fizzes past his head and shatters against the wall.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Up next is Talos. You are across the way. You see Bandit 2 is now crouched up on a barrel, and people are having a really hard time hitting him, so you figure you're going to have a hard time as well. And then Bandit 3, you can kind of see him still through his half cover since he's staying in the doorway. You see this weird sort of helmet, shadowy mass on his head now.
How far away is it to walk up and attempt to smack the main? Number 2.
To walk up and attempt to smack. Let me see. Your movement's 30?
Yes.
You would not be able to get there because you would end in Ace's square. And because of your size, you two cannot occupy a square together.
Do I have more? Well, the roll that's is to save. I am going to point at the bandit number 2.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast command. And I'm going to look at him and in his robotiest of voices, grovel.
What's the save?
The save is 13 wisdom.
13 wisdom? I rolled a 7.
He is prone.
Alright.
That's how
He's now just planking on a barrel.
Yep. Dodge that, motherfucker. Yeah, that'll be my
Which means since he is prone, I'm wondering if that will negate his dodge action and make it just a straight roll now. Because when people are prone, you have advantage against them. But he's taken the dodge action, so that means disadvantage. So I would say people who try to attack him just get a straight roll now. Alright, anything else you want to do for your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, up next, Anodyne.
Ew. Sorry, I'm playing with my Pokemon.
You're good.
Ace got attacked again, yeah?
Yes, he did. He didn't get this much damage this time, but he did get attacked.
Yeah, but I didn't heal him that much. Here's my question.
What is it?
Is there anyone within attack distance of me, or alternatively, is Tahihrih close by?
Tahihrih is 10 feet is actually 5 feet next to you, because she's right behind Ren.
Okay.
Around 5 to 10 feet next to you. If you have any ranged attacks, there are definitely people within range. But any melee attacks, not within range.
Yeah, I mean, I could do a boomerang thing, but I think I'm just gonna heal. I'm gonna heal Ace.
Okay.
So I'll do another healing word.
Okay.
That's a ranged heal, and then I'm gonna like sort of like squat down and be like, "Yo, Tahirih, do you want my shield? The one you went surfing on?"
Gimme.
He's just gonna like gesture because it's like on his back for you to just like grab it, and then healing word. While he's doing that,
I'll let Tahiri have a free action to grab the shield.
Yay! Is my AC up?
And if you're wielding the shield, your AC does go up.
6 HP.
Okay, AC gets 6 hit points back.
Woo!
Anything else you like to do, Anodyne?
No, I'm comfortable where I'm at, and then yeah, so I had 2 shields. I now only have 1, but I have 1 equipped. So like if someone tries to make a ranged attack on me, they fucked.
Okay. Up next is Tahiri.
Tahirih. She's very sweet.
Your Helmet of Madness is still up on Bandit 3.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, Anodyne's a human.
Mm-hmm.
Here he is a short halfling. I don't know if I can move with this shield, but I'm holding it. So she's just gonna peek around and go, keep stabbing your friends.
I would say, because of the size of the shield, you can wield it and your AC will go up, but your movement speed is halved.
Next behind it, and we'll peek out and tell the guy to keep stabbing his friend because it takes an action to keep doing that. And then go back behind her shield.
Alrighty. Okie dokie. If that's the end of your turn, up next is Bandit 2. Am I able to make any save against command? Does it allow me to make any saves on my turns?
Let me check. Possibly you get to attempt to.
I think I should be able to. I'm gonna check as well.
Doesn't command only last 1 turn?
Yeah, what's 1 round?
1 round, okay.
And he casted it this round. So next round it would wear off.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Command.
Wow.
I'm looking. Command with nature, command. Yeah, I'm not able to save. I must follow this command until my next turn, so he can't do anything. He's just planked on the fucking barrel.
This is where I live now.
So if he's alive by next round, command will wear off and then he'll be able to do his own thing again. So he just stays there planking.
It's some bullshit.
Yeah. Because he remembers that bandit number 3 wildly attacked him. And now he's vulnerable. Which moves us on to bandit 3's turn. Tahiri, you want him to go attack bandit 2? You want bandit 3 to go attack bandit number 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was just wanting to confirm with you.
Yeah. No, he's just gonna keep stabbing his friend.
Okay. He's going to step forward out of the doorway. Talos, you now see bandit number 3 fully. He's no longer behind half cover. He's going to walk over to his friend who's planking on the barrels. And because dodge action friend no longer has dodge and is now planking on the barrels, bandit 3 gets full advantage against this guy. So 2 melee attacks.
Which is funny because with Crown of Madness, you're still aware. It's not like Friends or Charm Person where you're like, now you're like, no, why am I stabbing my buddy?
Unfortunately, he misses on his first swing. He's like, sorry. Second one. Oh no! Second one he hits with a 23.
Ooh.
So he just cries out sorry and he swipes on to his friend for 4 damage. This guy looks fucking rough now. And I'm gonna attempt another save against Crown of Madness. No, that's a 4. Crown of Madness is still up.
Tahirih is like behind her shield going, thanks, buddy.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh my
That's
god.
the end of Bandit's 3 turn. We're back to the top for round 3. It is Ace. Command has now worn off on Bandit number 2. Unfortunately, Bandit number 3 is still under Crown of Madness and he is crying. Ace! You have 2 guys in front of you. One is standing in the pathway, one is planking on the barrels. They're kind of next to each other. They are 10 feet ahead of you.
10 feet ahead of me.
Yes.
Okay. Would it be okay to use my bonus action to swap out weapons?
I will let you use a bonus action to swap weapons, yes.
Okay, so I would like to swap out to my longbow
Okay.
and use bursting arrow.
Use piercing arrow. So that's one of your
bursting.
Bursting arrow? Is that a
Arcane
battle
archer.
Arcane archer, okay. Just describe to me what bursting arrow does so I know. Because I haven't played Arcane archer in forever.
Okay. Immediately after the arrow hits a creature, target and all other creatures within 10 feet of it take 2d6 force damage each.
Alright, so you just have to hit one of them and then both of them will be damaged.
Yep.
Alright, who are you aiming at?
Bandit number 2.
You just want to try to put him out of his misery quickly, don't you? Okay. Alright, roll me your attack.
24.
Oh yeah, Bandit 2 dies right away. Because even I think with minimum damage of that, he's going to die. But roll me damage to see how much Bandit 3 gets.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Bandit 2 is definitely gone. 11 points.
Yep. Bandit 2
as
is now
for-
dead.
As for 2d6, okay, I guess I'm just doing pure 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage.
9 damage. Alright. Bandit 3 is still up. Question to Tahirih. Does Crown of Madness get affected at all when the target takes damage?
It doesn't say anything about taking damage. It's only on their turns.
Alright, just checking to make sure. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so Bandit 3 is the only one still standing, and he gets impacted by the force damage. Almost kind of knocks him back into the cistern, but he's able to keep his footing. Bandit 2 is dead. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn, Ace?
Well, I want to say I'm pretty good in where I'm at.
Alrighty. Moving on, next in line is Ren.
Yes.
There is Bandit 3 across the way, in tears,
You said he
with a
hit.
hockey helmet on his head.
You said he
he's
hit the
15.
edge of the cistern, right?
Yeah, he's like teetering near the edge of the cistern, but he's still standing.
Okay, but because he's now closer to the cistern, how close is he to me?
He's about still 10 to 15 feet away
Okay,
from you.
just want to make sure because I still got my bow. Actually, yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm sending a fuck it. Screw it. Shoot him with the bow.
All right, roll me an attack.
18.
15.
Yes.
That hits. Roll me damage.
And rolling the damage. 5 damage.
5 damage. He's still standing, but barely. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Nah, I'm good. That's it.
All right, up next is Talos.
Yes. Am I able to move to the very sad bandit?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
It's still 30 feet away. You would still be in Ren's space. Ace's space.
Ah,
Because you did not move last round.
that is true. I did not. Well, I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
All right, roll an attack.
Uh, 15?
What is your minimum damage with a javelin?
7?
How do you want to do this?
He's just gotta. He sees the guy. He's like, well, his friends are dead. He looks up pretty distraught. Kind of just winds it up and gets him right through the heart. Just quick, done.
Yeah, you skewer him against a keg of ale, and unfortunately, that keg of ale now starts to pour everywhere. Anodyne, you look on in slight disdain as several of the provisions that you had planned to possibly take out are now covered in blood. Luckily, on the other side of the cistern, there are more provisions, so you'll be able to make up for it. And Tahirih, you watch as that wonderful hockey helmet of madness just poof disappears in a cloud of smoke as Bandit 3 is skewered by a javelin.
I keep doing that.
Yeah.
Good question.
Ren, you lost 1 arrow in this encounter.
I did.
Well, you know.
Yes.
All right, what is it, Tahirih?
I can't remember what's the shape of the shield I have.
It's the sledding shaped kind.
I know we did that before, and I think it was like the one with the point at the bottom. It's not.
It kind of looks like a kite.
It is described as a shield made from wood or metal carried by one hand.
So it's like one of those like kind of almost diamond kite shaped kind of shields. It is as big as you.
Yeah, she's like, like walking with it, and then eventually turns around and goes, I don't think I can do this.
I got you, and I'll grab the shield up from above your head and like put it back on my back, and then put the other one on top of that one. Double shields. I'm unencumbered.
I see.
Yeah, doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
All right.
Great though.
Alrighty, we are now out of combat.
Take to check the bandits.
Is the cistern like blood free, or is it?
Yeah, luckily they haven't fallen into the cistern, so the water is still clear and clean in the cistern. Ace, you want to loot the bodies? All right, you loot the red brands. Bandit number 1 had a pouch with 16 silver pieces and 7 gold pieces.
Alright, 7 and 16.
Yeah. Bandit 2 had a pouch with 12 silver pieces and 5 gold pieces.
And how much silver?
12 silver.
Yuki.
Alright. Bandit 3 had 15 electrum pieces
15 electrum.
and 2 garnets that are about 10 gold pieces each.
Alright, on that, I'm just gonna take my notepad and write that down.
Alright, yeah, write them down.
So, 2 garnets equivalent to 10 each.
Yeah, so 20 gold pieces worth of garnets.
Okay, until that's sold, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. And remember, electrum is a piece that's between copper and silver. So it's like the fucking nickels of
Yeah,
the universe.
one electrum equals 5 silver.
I'll be right back. BRB.
Alright. If we need to take a break real quick, we can definitely do that since we are out of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can take a
Let's
quick
keep
break.
going with that.
All Talos wanted to do is collect their various daggers.
They didn't have daggers; they had short swords.
Oh, he wanted to collect their weapons up.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm like, why would you collect the weapon? Then it dawned on me.
Yeah, he's planning to melt them down later.
I forgot you had a plan to.
Do you have a means of carrying these weapons? Because your sling is already full of javelins.
I have. I mean,
Because the only way you could carry these weapons, I say, is if you have a bag of holding.
Which I think Tahirih has.
I do.
That's if Tahihrih allows you to put them in her bag.
Tahirih is currently poking the face of the one who had the crown of madness because she's madness.
we'll consult to hear probably after the break.
Okay. Let me pull up Twitch so I can run an ad break.
Yes.
I mean, I could put them in my backpack, but they would poke holes in my backpack. That wouldn't be very good for my backpack.
Also, you do not need to be carrying 13 weapons on your body.
No, I'm literally going to melt them down to make a...
I'm just saying, you should not be carrying 13 weapons on you.
Yeah, I don't know. Why... I very veritably miscounted how many actual javelins I had.
Yeah, Lenine was pissed at you for buying all of her javelins.
Yeah...
She needed the money. But god damn it.
Well, they're also not very expensive, so like she lost all her javelins and didn't even get a lot out of
She
it.
doesn't get a lot of stock in.
Yeah.
She's gonna be waiting a couple months before she gets more.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to rectify that when we get back to town. So I didn't realize how many I actually had.
Alright, I ran the ad break, so we are on break now.
Yes.
Is.
Make sure I pick out the ones that I used on people. Like, you don't want this one back, you don't want this one back.
Oh, could you imagine being a shopkeeper and the guy who just bought all your stuff suddenly hand you back the weapon, but it's all covered and used? It's like, keep that one.
How's everyone doing? How are you guys liking it tonight?
Yes, very good.
Sorry if I sound slightly agitated.
No, you're fine.
You guys should not be carrying 13 weapons on your body. My God.
That would just...
Darren would disagree with you.
Phaser would disagree with you.
Here's the thing. This is my game.
She's like, you know...
I can't control what characters do in other games.
Meanwhile, Phaser's
And
the best.
Phaser is not carrying weapons that are twice her size.
Yet.
Yes. She doesn't have her Mandalorian roly-poly yet.
Mandalorian.
I hate that that's an accurate description of it. That's gonna bother me forever now.
No, seriously, I was just thinking. I forget what's the actual name of that
Basilisk
armored
War Droid.
Yeah, Basilisk War Droid. I had this headcanon in my head as she is riding the Basilisk down from the fucking atmosphere. Fucking Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle plays on blast because you have to have presentation.
It pains me that DMCA is a thing because I would actually let you blare it from your phone if you had it. But DMCA would kill us. Because Axel's an asshole.
Either Welcome to the Jungle or Immigrant Song.
I'm actually... Immigrant Song might be a better choice.
Yeah.
Only because I feel it fits Phaser better.
Yeah.
Phaser's not a bitch in the way that Axl Rose is a bitch.
Yeah. Phaser is like Thor. How Thor entered battle in Ragnarok to fucking Immigrant Song.
Which time?
That's how she enters battle. Yes.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Ace's song would be Bag in Black.
Yeah. Oh, but when What Tahirih?
We
What?
can all attest that Tahihrih is the scene in Halting a Bridge where it goes, just breath.
I'm a bitch.
Work. It did not
Not
work.
work. I would also say for the Star Wars campaign, if there's ever like any dogfighting in Starfighters, fucking Thunderstruck by AC/DC plays.
Oh god, yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a fitting one.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how. I have to figure out how I would do it. Because the way they describe it, dogfighting seems really, really convoluted in that game. So I gotta figure out like an easier way. Because I don't want to deal with the whole, weapon. I mean, not weapon. Ship dice, character dice. I'm just like, no. I'm gonna find a simpler way.
Yeah.
Also, Icarus said that the idea that Gritty is a hulked out Lorax is cursed knowledge, and the FBI is coming for us now.
Maybe that's why my stream has been shitty tonight. Oh, that was loud.
We have cursed knowledge the FBI doesn't want the world to have.
Yep.
When Danny DeVito's angry at us for hurting the trees, he hulks out to become Gritty. And he's like, I spoke for the trees, but now I come for your knees.
I mean, if you consider action, you're not wrong at all. We all know that Gritty is truly an eldritch horror, and we just accept this fact.
See, the funny thing is, Danny DeVito is such a chaotic good being.
He is.
Gritty is just, if Danny DeVito was suddenly like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done.
Philly
Fanatic, stop blasting!
Philly Fanatic is you're nice, lovable, and Gritty is the evil twin.
Yeah.
And you love it.
Gritty eats pizza off the street.
Oh, God.
No. Philly Fanatic is, the pH level of the soil is too high. I fear I may die. Gritty is, fuck yeah, concrete!
Oh my god.
With that, I forgot I was supposed to be on break too, so I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, go.
I look back and I'm like, I had to make a new character again for something. I was just kind of fucking around. I'm like, oh, I can start with javelins. Oh. Oh. I already had like 5. I thought I had 2 because it only shows the one on the like action screen.
Yeah.
Like, it should have like a count of how many you have.
If you like for arrows, you can equip it, and it'll show sometimes, but not always.
No, not everyone tracks ammunition like that. Javelins are a different kind of ammunition. I'm probably gonna return the javelins.
The non-bloody ones?
The non-bloody ones, preferably.
The bloody ones have sentimental value.
Yes.
What's the sentimental? Oh, they didn't miss.
Yeah.
Are you eating ice cream again? Yeah, you. Ah, okay.
Yogurt.
I was like, if you're going back to ice cream, damn, better be good ice cream.
I do have another tub of ice cream, and by the way, I only had like a third of it left.
Oh.
I wasn't like, an entire pint of ice cream. 20 pounds of ham and vegetables. Now I will have 17 yogurts. Although I if I could, I would, because I love food. It's so good.
Also, by the way, your card came in.
Oh,
I did my very damnedest to preserve the wax seal.
yeah. The tape was to protect it from the
elements.
The auto sorting machines.
Yeah. It was in good condition.
Yay!
The wax seal survived. It's on my desk currently, somewhere, buried under all my papers.
I sent 31 cards out.
Oh, jeez.
Wax seals on all of them. Ooh, cute. And let me just tell you, I fucking hate fucking hate the wax seal candles because
Drip, drip, drip.
they burn too slowly, or if you have a lighter next to them, they catch fire. So it's
Whole fucking thing, yeah. This is from you. Also, I love. It's the Hogwarts one.
yeah.
Yeah. I loved your addition to the card. It's like, have a wonderful year, or else.
Yeah, that I was about to say. Yeah, the
Be
addition
happy.
to
This is a threat.
the overall message was quite wholesome. I appreciated it.
I personalized each card.
I noticed the little fox doodle you gave me, and I'm like, oh, I just noticed this.
You're the only
Hope
one that
you're-
did it, I
I
think.
hope your adventures in the new year are filled with XP, treasures, and the company of friends.
Oh, that was too wholesome. Somebody punched something.
Have whiskey.
That works.
Rum.
Don't punch the whiskey.
Do not push the whiskey.
No, this is
No
this is
alcohol
rum.
abuse.
This is actually apple, green apple flavored, Captain Morgan.
If I still drank, I would steal that.
It's not bad. The aftertaste is weird.
Green apple alcohol was my weakness back when I drank.
Yeah, I haven't drank. Well, granted, I say I haven't drank much of it. I've drank a good quarter of the bottle.
Like the last thing I remember having was green apple moonshine, and holy fuck, that shit was a kick.
And moonshine one time.
Paige's look was like, I don't know if I like this idea or don't want this idea.
I'm just surprised to hear you talking about alcohol right now.
There was a time where I drank.
Yeah,
More than I should.
My green apple rum.
And this is where I made where I make the bad joke. I may make you start drinking again in 2 weeks.
No. No.
The fucking antics that we're gonna have in Star Wars.
My prediction is that Daisy's gonna make me drink of the whole party.
Boy.
No, he picked his bonus item. It's he's pretty much going with iron knuckles, and I'm like, oh great, vibro knuckles.
Vibra knuckles. Oh,
I'm like, oh that's just a thing I never wanted to hear.
I feel like there's an actual term for that, but I can't remember it.
I think the actual weapon's called a Kestis.
Yeah, the Kestis,
But in Star Wars, they're called vibro knuckles, and I'm just like, oh, all the fisting jokes that could be made. I don't know if I like it already.
we live in a galaxy of blasters, space wizards, and everything else. How are you going to face down these challenges? Punch.
No, not only punch, but my punch is gonna vibrate. Why?
Because it can.
it's for stimulation.
It vibrates for
I'm
their
supposed to punch
pleasure.
the space wizard's sword.
No, it vibrates for my pleasure as I'm killing them.
Oh god.
Welcome to D&D After Dark.
God, we're only halfway through our fucking thing for tonight.
Yep.
We got 2 more hours, like an hour and a half to 2 more hours of playing time tonight.
We're good.
My goal is to hopefully get y'all to a resting point, because a lot of y'all spent stuff that needs a short rest to get back. If I remember correctly, Action Surge needs a short rest.
Yep.
Yes.
And the Cleric, I think, can get some spells back on a short rest, or is that a Wizard?
That's me.
Yeah, Warlock can get spells back on a short rest.
Another questionable feature.
Yeah. And also, you guys can get hit dice back on a short rest.
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you now, you cannot long rest in this building.
That makes sense.
And our arcane shots are short rests as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
So hopefully I can get you all to a stopping point tonight where you can start your short rest. Or if you guys want a short rest whenever, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okie artichokes. What?
I get my channel divinity back.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys will get a lot of your stuff back at a short rest. Okay. So, the ruffians are now dead and have been looted.
One is beheaded.
One was, yeah, basically beheaded and shit. Yeah, well, the room that they appeared from is now open for you guys to investigate. I know Anodyne and Ren still wanted to investigate in the cistern as well. So I'll let you guys do that first. Let me read over this real quick. Just from general perception, you guys can tell that this cistern is about 10 feet deep.
Good thing I didn't try to walk through it.
It's got clean and fresh water in it. Let me see. Let me read this real quick. Yeah, I need you guys to make me a perception check.
Ooh. Nine.
All right, Anodyne, unfortunately, you did not see anything within the water.
15.
Ace, you're actually investigating the water as well?
Yeah.
All right, because I was asking just Bryn and Anodyne.
Oh, sorry.
Because I knew that they were...
17?
Okay, Ren, you actually do see, like, towards the base of the cistern, like, near the back wall, about 2 feet below the surface of the water, what looks like a satchel that's hanging.
That's suspicious.
What's suspicious?
About 2 or so feet underwater, there's a satchel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tahirih.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna presume the weird headgear on them was her doing.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Anodyne's gonna give you like one of those like I know looks, and then like wink. Like, what's in the satchel? Do you want me to grab it?
I don't know. Something seems fishy. No pun intended, because we're near water.
I don't see any fish in here. I'll reach in and I'll grab the satchel.
All right, so you walk up to the side and reach over for the satchel.
Yep.
Nothing happens as you grab the satchel and you pull it out of the water. It is attached by a rope that is kind of hanging onto the wall.
Oh, can I follow the rope?
It's just kind of like connected to like a hook on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Why would it be in the water?
What's in the satchel?
So you open the satchel up.
Yeah.
Inside, you find a potion of healing.
Ooh.
50 gold pieces.
Okay.
A clean set of ordinary traveling clothes. And a potion of invisibility.
Okay.
Sarah looks over as I say that.
Do I know that these are these things?
Make me a general intelligence check. I think you would know.
You would think that. However, I rolled a 6 for intelligence.
I made the DC 10. Oh my god.
Yeah, this one dice keeps landing on a 5.
All you see is this pretty red potion, a pretty blue potion. You recognize the gold pieces in the clothes easily. You do not recognize the potions.
Okay. I might be able to identify them, actually. But for now, cool. Clothes and potions, and I have much gold.
Kind of weird that it was just, tied to a hook on the wall in the water? Why the hell would someone just leave it in the water?
Maybe it was their go bag.
Maybe.
I don't know, but there's 5 of us, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here's 10 gold to everybody, and I'll give 10 gold to everybody.
Thank you.
Very nice, very
Alright.
nice.
Talos. So remember you're on the other side. What is your passive perception again?
Like up or something?
No,
I'm guessing.
it was just loading.
Oh.
Passive perception is 17.
All right. You kind of glance over. If you remember this part of this, the wall here, you notice it doesn't really look much like a wall anymore. I think there might actually be a door there.
Ooh.
All right. Tahirih, was there anything you wanted to do? And as well as Ace?
I was poking ahead of the guy who had Crown of Madness because I've never done that spell before. I'm like kneeling on the ground poking his cheek.
He's dead. He's not responsive. You do hear a voice chuckle in the back of your head, though. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
That was awesome.
Choose that spell more often, kid.
Why do I have Pennywise in my head?
Sounds more like a drug dealer from like.
That's because I don't want to load up voice mod right now. So I'm doing my best creepy clown voice impression because I think that's what Gritty sounds like.
Which is like the initial voice in my head was kind of like if you watched Stargate. It was like that deep voice in the dark that you heard. And a lot of times, like, he showed his face and he was like, I let go of all pretending of what I fucking am.
Yeah.
Please do not make me open this tonight.
No promises. Alright.
Listen, he's from Philly. We all know what that means.
The bottle will be open in the next 20 minutes.
Yes.
Alright.
The adventure begins.
Alright. There's still that one room that the bandits came out of. If anyone wants to check that before we have Talos go check the secret tunnel.
I'll probably check the hallway or whatever that the guys might have came out from.
I will join Ace in checking out the adjacent room.
I was
All
going
right.
to as well, but I'm going to use disguise self to make myself Tahirih, but in the like little outfits of the red brand with their little scraps of fabric and shit.
Alright. These guys actually weren't wearing scraps of fabric. I'll explain this because as you guys enter the room, this appears to be a storeroom pressed into service as living quarters. 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half. There are 3 dirty scarlet cloaks hanging from the bunks.
This would be a really cool game room. We can get a dartboard and a pool table.
Are you trying to move in?
Oh, I'm gonna own this house. This is my house.
Well, from what I can tell, it has a lovely cistern. I would maybe get a full tour before you talk to a realtor.
Anodyne, as you look at the barrels, they're the same kind of provisional barrels that you saw outside. So, yay! Stuff that's not covered in blood.
Hey, are there any bottles of ale?
There are a couple bottles, but they look half empty. These guys have been resting and drinking.
Dang it. Any chests or anything?
Unfortunately, no. Just more provisional crates and everything.
Can I explore the dress?
Whatever these guys had of value, they had on them.
Okay. And does this room seem to go anywhere else?
No, it's just a cramped little room with 2 bunks and just a bunch of crates.
Okay.
I assume this is like an extra storage room that was converted into a living quarters.
Okay, and the only exit is the way that we came.
Yes.
Okay. I will look under the beds just to be safe, in case.
There's nothing under the beds.
All right.
Sorry. There's nothing else here, guys.
I'm gonna take the cloaks and I'm gonna start shoving them in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Ace, are you all right, buddy? It's difficult.
Yeah, that should be good.
It's difficult for me to tell, but I can heal you a little bit more if you'd like.
Just a scratch.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
All right. Well, if your intestines start falling out, or you dislocate an arm or something, let me know.
Does that happen often?
I grew up in the city, so I've seen some things, but
But ew.
I've just recently become a cleric, so I'm not really sure the full gauge of what my skills are here, but
He's gonna like pat his knee and go.
you cut out.
He's gonna pat him on the knee and be like, "I can teach you the ways."
Oh, to me?
Yes.
Thanks, Tahirih. I appreciate the assistance. Just let me know if you need a shield anytime. I've got your back.
Okay.
Are you guys wanting to do anything else in this room before I switch over to Talos?
Nah.
Okay. Talos, you found a secret tunnel. Yeah. The door you found was unlocked and it kind of swings in. So you push on it and it opens up and you see a 25 foot long tunnel that cuts to the right. It is dimly lit with some torches. So you found one way further into this cellar. And you remember that there was also that door that was underneath the stairs. Would you like to present your find to the group?
Yes.
Okie
Now,
dokie.
looks down this tunnel, kind of looks back at everyone else. I seem to have found a tunnel.
He makes that sound as well.
Whenever Talos makes a discovery,
Whenever Talos makes a discovery, it goes wham, wham.
Ren just looks
Talos?
over. We need to work on your operating system because that might give us away in the future.
Talos
Whenever he finds a new item, it's the Xbox achievement unlocked.
Talos is secretly the Microsoft paperclip in disguise.
Clippy! Clippy finally got an upgrade.
I swear to God, don't tempt me. I will make Clippy another patron.
Do it.
He will be a patron of the Undying.
Looks like you're exploring a cave.
Yeah,
You need some help with that?
No.
feel like
No.
for me to be a familiar.
You know how there's Pact of Chain where you can get a familiar instead of an imp, you get Clippy.
All I'm picturing, it looks like you're trying to send some people to the afterlife. Would you like some help with that? Hand you a machine gun.
Yes.
I found it in this place called Texas.
Your corridor. It seems that you were trying to stealth. Would you like some help with that? Clippy.
Alright. Don't let them.
And the DM is dead.
Yep. You got it with Texas. That was an expertly placed move, sir.
Looks like you rolled a 3 for your stealth.
Only took y'all 2 hours.
We gotta give you a break.
Only took y'all 2 hours to break me this round. Yay.
I honestly feel like this particular campaign has become the campaign of memes.
Yep.
We have Gritty.
Because I don't want to railroad you guys too much. So I give you memes. But I also, guys, don't want you guys to think too deeply about this campaign. Because this fucking module is so simple.
Oh yeah.
It's so simple, and you're trying to explore beyond the simple. So to appease that, I give you memes.
It is a beginner's adventure for fresh new D&D players.
Yeah, that's why I chose it, because I'm a fresh new DM, and I feel like I'm being treated like a level 20 DM, and I'm not. So I'm like, I need to find a way to please y'all. Memes.
Honestly, the memes are making it its own, which I'm kind of enjoying anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it.
It's adding a flavor that just makes it way more enticing to be like, okay, we have this meme. This will entertain us long enough. Carry on.
Now, for no reason,
Hey.
Talos occasionally makes phone sounds. Why not?
Uh,
But yeah, he will
All right,
let them know.
continue with your role play.
Talos kind of waves to get their attention, and then pushes the doorway back open. I found a thing. It appears to be a tunnel further into the complex.
Tunnel? She heads towards the tunnel.
I guess we're going down the tunnel, guys.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah,
That
Ren's gonna
sound is
just follow
familiar.
after Tahihrih quickly, so she's not too far ahead of everyone.
I'll take
how,
the rear again.
how dark is the tunnel?
Dimly
It's
lit.
dimly lit, I would say.
Any-
The rooms that you guys were in were brightly lit with oil lamps. This one's dimly lit.
I will either take an oil lamp or I will cast light on something and hand it to Ace. You're the only other person without dark vision, right?
I don't have dark vision.
I assume the only three without dark vision are Ace, Anodyne, and Tahihrih.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have dark vision.
Because Rin is a half elf and Talos is a Warforged.
Did any of these people have helmets?
No.
Any kind of jewelry or weapons or items that weren't taken off their person?
Nope, nothing else is left on them.
Talos
Tahihrih
holds
took
up
all their cloaks. Talos took all the short swords.
Talos holds up his shield.
You took all their money. No, well, Ace took all their money. You took the secret bag from underwater.
Mhm.
So far, Rin hasn't gotten shit in this room.
That's fine. I have the memories.
I gave him some gold. I will take one of the boots off of the people if they have boots left, and I will cast light on it and hand it to the
okay.
Tahirih.
I was like, why are you taking?
You're making a boot torch.
The boot lamp.
Now,
How-
the quite important question is it the left boot?
The important question. No, the important question is, can I wear it on my head like the wizard candidate?
Sure.
Armin Supreme!
Supreme hat.
I mean, it's probably a little stinky, by the way, but
Oh yeah, it smells.
Dip it into the fucking cistern.
oh no, I don't want to taint the cistern. Taint.
How much longer do we play? We've got an hour left.
Sorry. That was my.
No, you're good. You're good. That's just me dicking around. Because this is self-induced torture.
So we're in the hall.
Welcome to DMing.
You have the lit up boot.
I'm carrying a lamp.
Okay, you're carrying a lamp. All right.
I'm carrying.
So you guys are deciding just to head down this hallway and not investigate the other door?
The tunnel's open, so I feel if anything we should at least go down it because you know
Wait, what other door?
the door that was when we came in next to the like the best way I can describe it.
There was a door underneath the stairway. You ever watch Haunted Mansion? How they had like the stairway that went down and around, and then there was a doorway underneath.
Oh, you know
Kind of
what?
like that, but like on the side. Like here, I'll show you on the map.
A Harry Potter door.
That door right there. You guys would have seen it when you came down.
Okay.
It's up to you guys, whichever the direction you all want to go. I was just wanting to let you know that there was a door there.
If the rest of the group is going in a direction, I'll just kind of tag along. It's fine.
Okay. So we're all heading down the secret tunnel.
Yup.
Secret.
All right. The tunnel goes for 25 feet before taking a right for another 15 feet and then another left before opening into a wide cavern. I gotta flip over to that page now. Let's see. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. You guys had to choose this one.
Our
I
fate
mean, it's
shall
the
be our own.
secret tunnel.
All right.
Damn tunnel.
Okay, a cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling. Two arched wood bridges span the chasm. So let me show you the map of the chasm. You guys entered from down here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is the chasm. I'd say you'd see probably around this area.
Okay.
Unless you have dark vision, then you can see a little further up. So this is what you'll see.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
reading through some stuff real quick if you guys want to do like any reaction.
Sure.
So for the future homeowner, what's this room gonna be?
This looks like a good den.
I think it's going to be my secret lair.
Ren just slowly turns and looks down. You say that like you're gonna what? Try to take over the world?
Whoa.
You cut out.
No, that'll take way too much effort.
Not if you have the
It
right.
was behind a secret door, a secret lair.
Oh, that attitude.
Sounds like quitters talk.
All right, and quick question. Nobody has the passive above 20, right?
Nope.
Okay, good to know. Continue.
There's
Anyway.
a giant chasm in the middle of the floor, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay down on the ground and peek over the edge and look straight down.
Ace would like to light a torch.
All right, you light a torch, Ace, and Tahirih, you peek over the chasm, and it's just deep black abyss. The crevasse, is 20 feet deep, and it's about 5 to 10 feet across, depending on which part of the crevasse you are on.
Yeah. I think Ace is about to do the same thing I am. I was gonna drop the boot.
Mike.
All right, you guys both drop it. You guys watch as both go 20 feet down before hitting the ground. Let's see. It kind of lights up the bottom, and you see decaying, half-eaten corpses.
Well, we need to clean that out first.
Maybe clean out whatever is possibly eating them.
You guys see the half-eaten body of Thaldendrar, the woodcarver, who was murdered. Because you guys had gotten his description as you were investigating.
That's the guy with the stuff and the things.
Detectives are here. We found your murder victim.
Tahiri.
Yeah.
This would make a lovely mushroom garden.
That was a page turn of ferocity.
All right. Tahiri and Ace, y'all are near the edge of the crevasse.
Yep.
Let's see who it's gonna be.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so compass is gonna be Ace, flat side's Tahiri. Alright, it's flat side. Tahiri, I need you to make me a charisma check.
Just a check?
Yes.
Save.
It says check.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. It could have been good because I have high charisma, but I rolled a 3, so 7.
Well, I rolled a 1. So you feel as something is trying to pick at your brain and learn your secrets, but you're able to shrug it off.
Not cool, dude, not cool.
I need you to make me a perception check to hear you. roll another spell.
Different dice. Holy shit. I just rolled another 3. 5.
I rolled a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
You look up to see if there's anybody watching you. You don't see anything. You don't see anyone.
I still yell out the not cool dude.
Tahirih, you all right there?
Someone's trying to pry into my mind.
Well, that's just rude. I'm gonna use the lantern and try to get a better view of the things.
AI use divine sense. Okay.
What does your divine sense?
You can detect good and evil to the end of turn. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or no location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
You don't sense any undead or anything. Nothing here is hallowed. I will say you detect an evil presence in this large cavern, though.
Talos raises his shield and draws the short sword. Something is here.
Ren's gonna slowly turn to Tahirih. It's not your god, is it?
Well, it's not my god.
I don't think my god would need to peer into my mind.
Ace, make me a charisma check.
11.
I rolled a 19.
Oh god.
You, whatever cold sensation Tahirih mentioned, you feel that start to prod into your brain as well, and scour deep within your memories to pull out secrets. You must reveal one secret for all of us to know.
Oh boy.
It's for this creature to know, but I want you to go ahead and just say a secret.
All right.
You guys will know this as meta knowledge, but your characters will not know this.
Okay.
So if he ever brings this up in game, it'll be your first time for your character hearing it.
Gotcha. He's not a natural
Because I'd rather just have it spoken out instead of me trying to text people.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. If this was like a bigger group and stuff, I would individually text people to make it a surprise and everything.
One secret. He was left for dead.
You all hear this weird whispering chuckle sound in your minds. Must be a shame, my fellow helmeted friend, that your old party left you for dead.
No, it's not my god.
So you heard that too?
Yep.
Okay. Officially freaked out.
The little one, it's really hard to pry into her mind.
I'll give you a gold piece if you succeed, because I think all of us would like to know what's going on in there.
Eye glowing intensifies.
Alright, I need everybody to roll me a perception check again, as I do one more stealth roll.
Perception.
You guys need to beat an 18.
Damn it!
I have advantage because of shield.
You got a 22, Anodyne?
Yes, sir.
Why
Alright,
do you
Anodyne
hate
succeeds.
No,
I got a 17.
my
17.
highest roll was a 6.
You
6.
slut.
I'm guessing natural 20?
Alright, Ace. And Tahirih, what did you get?
I only got a 16.
Alright. So, Ace, you immediately see this spiny, disgusting, one-eye looking creature peeking around from one of the rocks across the cavern. Anodyne, you see this as well. You guys recognize this to be a Nothic. And while it doesn't speak out of its mouth, you guys still hear its voice in your head. What other secrets do you all have for me?
How far is it?
Based on where you guys are, I'd say you're right at the... You guys are here. You're in this square right here. The Nothic is sort of behind this rock right here, around 30 feet away from y'all. And only Anodyne and Ace saw it peek its head around.
30 feet? Alright.
Yeah.
I would... First off, let's see. I would like to use an arcane shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Seeking arrow.
Seeking arrow. What does seeking arrow do?
I can choose one creature I have seen in the past minute and fire an arrow that flies toward that creature, moving around corners and ignoring 3/4 cover and half cover. If the target is in range and a path is available, it must make a dex save of 11 or take damage from the arrow plus 1d6 force damage, and I can learn the target's location.
Alright, so I need to make a dex save? What's the DC I have to beat?
11.
11? I rolled a 5.
Okay, I would have to shoot it anyway, and it is 13?
What?
13 to hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay, well,
So you do not know its location.
Nope.
And you do not hit it. You all hear a hissing noise in your brain. Fine. If you don't give me secrets, I'll just eat you all instead. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh, was I able to pass the shield to Tahihrih while he was doing that?
Doing what?
I was, my intent was to pass a shield to Tahihrih.
Yeah, you can do that
Okay.
before him.
And then, yeah. Good.
Initiative.
Yay!
Like this dice way better. This dice likes me way better.
Alright, 25 to 20.
20. I have a +0 though.
21.
No bonus to my initiative.
So Ace got a 21. Talos got a 20.
Yep.
20 to 15. Oh shit, okay, Ren.
17.
17. Anodyne.
15.
15. Tahiri.
15.
Alright, what's your guys' dex?
+2.
+2.
Also +2.
Okay, I need you guys to do a roll-off.
I rolled a 16 on the die.
16?
13.
13. Okay, so Anodyne will go first. Alright, and the Nothic got an 18. So he goes after Talos and before Ben. Alright. Top of the round is Ace. You're gonna attempt to shoot again?
Yep.
Alright, roll me an attack.
Do you mind if... Can we see the map one more time?
Okay, 1 second.
Thanks. Sorry, I just want to get a little view of it.
Alright, because if I try to share in the Zoom call, nobody's gonna see anything on the stream.
Yeah.
So, you guys are right here. You see where my finger is?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
There's a-
Nothic, Anodyne, and Ace can kind of see the Nothic behind this rock, so it's around 30 feet away. And
Okay.
y'all do have a bridge that'll take you across the chasm.
Okay, and there's another bridge up ahead,
Yeah, there's another bridge, I'd say,
and then another column.
the other bridge is 50 feet ahead.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's just out of the range of the lantern.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right, Anodyne, what was your attack roll? No, not Anodyne, Ace. Why do y'all both have names that start with A?
We're the 18.
19.
19?
For, yeah.
All right, 19 hits. Roll me damage.
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
7.
7? Okay.
I love that Tahirih.
Huh?
Is that Tahirih?
Yeah.
He's so cute.
All right. You hear it screech out as an arrow pierces into its shoulder. Anything else you would like to do this round?
Nope.
All right. Up next is Talos. You are all still currently 30 feet away from this thing across the ravine. At that point, you guys all get your bearings and you finally see the Nothic that's standing near the pillar. It's kind of stepped out at this point, so it's no longer in cover. What do you want to do, Talos?
I would like to yeet.
Yeet. Roll me for yeet. Roll for yeet.
I shall roll for yeet. $18?
18 hits. Roll me damage.
Ooh, nice. 11.
All right, 11 points of damage.
Yep.
It lets out another shriek as it hits it in its other shoulder. It hisses, yanks the javelin out, throws it down to the ground, and is glaring at all of you. As it's now its turn. It looks to you, Ace. You are 30 feet away from it. I need you to make me a con save.
Con save.
Yes.
Oops.
As it's trying to use Rotting Gaze.
Oh, that doesn't sound
That would be a 23.
You son of a bitch, you passed it. You start to feel this gross necrotic energy kind of start to take you over and your veins start to turn black, but you're able to shrug it off.
Ugh.
Alright. Let's see. It's movement. It'll actually use its movement to move 10 feet back and back around the pillar out of sight. So if anybody wants to make any attacks, you guys will have to move now.
Gotcha.
Alright. Up next is Rin.
You said that we are near enough the bridge to try crossing it?
Yeah, you are near a bridge.
Okay. I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement to cross the bridge if I can do so.
Okay, let me see where you are. I will let you know how far you get.
Yes.
You get just across the bridge.
That works just fine.
You're in the square just as the bridge ends.
All right.
You know that the Nothic is around the other side of the pillar.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Just tell everyone to come over one at a time so that way we can close the gap.
All right. Up next is Anodyne.
Okay, well, it's snuck behind the thing, so I'm gonna cast light on the shield that I handed to Tahihrih,
All right.
and then I'm gonna pull out my own shield and just have it facing that direction in case that thing tries to make a ranged attack. And then I will move so that I'm like next to the bridge path,
Mm-hmm.
but not on the bridge. So, I'm sort of like supporting if anyone tries to cross the bridge.
All right, there are definitely two sides to the bridge that you can stand on. A little close to the edge, but you have enough room to where you can just stand there.
Okay, and I'll choose the side that's furthest south on the map.
Okay, yeah. I see it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Up next, anything else you want to do?
Oh, sorry. So just to hear, your shield is now illuminated. So you have, instead of the boot, which is now extinguished, you have the shield, which is lit. So, and I'm just sitting there like lantern and shield.
All right. Up next is Tahihrih. I can't hear you.
I'm muted on the mic. I am sorry. I'm getting used to it. I'm gonna see if I can move so I can see the asshole.
Let's see. If you decide to go up this way along the edge here, you could get to a point where you see the Nothic.
Okay.
What is your movement speed?
Normally 25 feet.
And it's halved because of the shield. Let's see. If you use an action to dash, you'll have your normal movement speed. But if you just go normal movement speed, it'll be halved. So 10, you would not get far.
I think she would probably give up on the shield pretty quick and go, sorry, and see if she can walk around and find the fucking thing.
All right. So you're just gonna drop the shield and use your normal movement speed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make me a perception check at disadvantage. Because I can't remember if this cavern's really well lit or not. I think it's not, since the Nothic lives here.
Doesn't matter. My first roll is a natural one.
All right. You know it's over there on that side. You just can't see it.
She'll just blindly shoot Eldritch Blast then.
All right. Roll me an Eldritch Blast at disadvantage.
Yeah, no, 11. My rolls have been shit tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does not hit.
Okay.
You hear it hiss, though, so you know it's over there. But unfortunately, you do not hit. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn, hun?
No. No,
All
I
right.
think
All right. Back to the top of the round, we have Ace.
Alright. Ace will be using his full speed.
To get across?
Yeah, to get across. So 30 feet.
You are sharing the same square as Ren.
Okay.
You guys are at the very end of the bridge now. And you don't have your torch on you anymore, do you?
No, it went down.
All right, so you are having a little bit more trouble seeing now.
Okay. So would I have to roll for perception?
You would roll perception at disadvantage, but you had seen its glowing eye at least duck around the other side of that really dark pillar, so
Okay.
you know it's on that other side.
Okay, so I would have an idea. My lowest would be would be a 13.
It's behind that pillar somewhere. You don't know where it is. You've
Alright.
used all of your movement, and that unfortunately, where it is behind that pillar gives it full cover.
Okay, so even if so it would still be a disadvantage if I try to hit?
You'd be trying to shoot through a pillar.
Okay. Alright, I'll just stand ready till my
Okay.
next turn.
All right, Talos, it is your turn.
Okay. am I able to go partially over the bridge near Dace without taking up a space?
They are both standing on the square right where the bridge ends. So unless your movement speed is more than 30, you would not be able to get ahead of them.
Yeah, no, I just want to get near,
you can stand right in the middle of the bridge.
And I shall do that.
Okay.
I do not have a line of sight on the monster.
Huh?
I do not have a line of sight on the monster.
Make me a perception check, because you have dark vision.
I do. And I have advantage on perception check. It's my fancy sheet. I don't have very good perception. Okay. 19?
You see the Nothic standing sort of right on that square. And where you are in the bridge right there, you do get a diagonal range shot of about 20 feet.
I shall roll to yeet.
Alright, roll to yeet.
Rolling to yeet. Wrong with being an asshole. 19.
19 hits, roll me damaged.
That is 9.
9 points of damage, okay.
Target acquired.
Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yes. Talos will call out, he will throw and then point for the others. It's over in that direction.
Alright.
And then now I'm in turn.
Okay. Oh god, who am I gonna be mean to? I don't want to be mean to y'all, but who will I have to be mean to? Alright. Compasses for Talos, flattens for Tahihrih. Talos, I need you to make me a constitution save, as it's attempting to use its rotting gaze on you.
Ah. I am partially made of wood. Okay. Constitution save. That's a bit. 15.
Yep, you just make it. As you feel that necrotic wave of energy flow over you as well, you're able to just kind of brush it off. And it is going to stay where it is. Up next is Rin. Rin, you can see in the dark. And you know it's around that pillar. You watch Talos you aim at something and hit, so you know it's on the other side of the pillar.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw my longbow and fire in the general idea that he fired.
Where you're standing, you would hit a pillar.
Okay, I would hit the pillar. Never mind then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move 10 feet forward so that way I'm not blocking the bridge.
See where you would land.
Or, like, in just the forward direction.
Alright, you move 10 feet forward. You can see a slight hint of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be a diagonal shot to hit it, and how the pillar's placed would give it half cover.
Okay, I'll take the shot.
Alright, I'm trying to remember. Half cover adds like a +2 to its AC, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright,
come on.
roll for attack.
Dirty 20.
Oh, you hit. Roll me damage.
Yes. Now you want to be nice to me. I got a 9.
9. All right, he's starting to look pretty rough now.
Let's see. Is there anything else I can really do? Not really. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Up next is Anodyne. You watched as your fellow little halfling just dropped her shield and ran past you. And she shot a sacred flame, but she didn't hit anything because she can't see. You are still near the edge of the bridge.
How far away is she from me?
She is... Gosh. Hayden and I put 2 maps here. You are 10 to 15 feet away from her.
Okay, is she across the bridge or did she stay on?
No, she's on the other side of you. She's on that kind of like edge.
Okay.
Near the chasm.
And I can't see the thing because it's still obscured from where I'm at, right?
Where you are standing, make me a perception check with disadvantage because you are human. 7. Unfortunately, you cannot see it.
Okay. Then,
you're hearing it shriek in pain. You know your friends are hitting it, but you do not see it. It's pretty obscured by the darkness.
I am gonna go over to Tahihrih.
Okay. Way 15 feet over, and once you get into her space, you are able to see her.
If you didn't want the shield, it's all right. I can take it. And I will cast Bark Skin on her.
It's just heavy.
What?
Bark Skin increases her AC, doesn't it?
Yes. Your AC cannot be less than 16.
All right.
So, I will continue if I can and go grab the shield that she dropped. Or is it too far?
What is your movement speed? Because you've already moved 10 feet.
30.
Let's see. I'd say you'd be able to go back and get it, but once you go to pick up the shield, you can't move anymore.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna hand Tahihrih the lantern also.
Okay. So Tahihrih, you now have light.
And it's not heavy. And then I'll pick up the shield. So I'm carrying 2 shields, but I'm not like.
Mm-hmm. So Tahihrih, you can now see the other edge of the chasm, but where everyone's been shooting at is still a little too dark.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, up next is Tahihrih. I would say if you make a perception check now, the DC has been lowered a little bit since you have light.
Awesome. I will do that.
Okay.
My dice though. I might use a different one. Is that where that went? Oh, there it is. Oh well, I'm still using this one.
And now you can just do a straight roll, no disadvantage.
Well.
12? Yeah, you strain your eyes to try to see, and then you see its glowing eye open. You now know its location.
I would first like to shout, boom, and hex it.
Alright, it is now hexed.
Imagine the sound that pops up into Harry's head. It's the sound from Metal Gear Solid.
No, I imagine the sound that pops in her head is the hockey buzzer.
Danger sound.
Lower dexterity check, I guess.
Okay, lower dex checks.
Or what is disadvantage on dex? Yeah, disadvantage on.
Okay, it has disadvantage on all dexterity checks.
Is it within 60 feet of me?
Yes, it is.
Toll the dead.
Alright, and what's the save on that?
14 wisdom.
14 wisdom. Only gets a +0 to wisdom saves. That is an 11. And it has taken damage.
Does this count as an attack? Do I get the additional d6 from the...
Toll the Dead.
I know it's not a... I mean, it doesn't say melee attack, but I know it's an area of effect. I don't know if that makes a difference. Or...
You're wondering if you get the damage from Hex? Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Let's see. This Hex is a... kind of like a hurt buff, I would say. A huff. Hex. You place a curse whenever you hit it with an attack. And let me look up Toll the Dead. Is Toll the Dead considered... I think Toll the Dead is considered an attack. Because you're causing harm to it.
I know it's something I don't have to roll, which is why I was wondering.
I would say it counts as an attack since you are dealing damage.
Cool.
Alright, so you also get that d6.
In that case, it's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. It's it's starting to Mortal Kombat finish him mode now.
Okay.
So 7 points total?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. He is on his last rocker, it appears. Alright. Brings us back to the top of the round. Ace.
Alrighty.
You are still standing at the edge of the bridge.
Okay. Now, when it came to the pillar, is it just a pillar and there's like an opening around it, or?
Let me look real quick. Stand by. There's a very, very narrow edge, about 3 feet wide, next to the pillar, right next to the chasm. Or you could follow after Ren, where it looks like there's a 5 foot wide kind of like space between the pillar and the cavern wall. And you saw him shoot from there.
Okay.
With your limited vision.
I think I'm gonna pincer and go on the other side.
So you're going on the side that is only 3 feet wide and you can possibly fall into the chasm? Make me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. 18.
Alright, you are able to nimbly kind of scoot your way around. And if you go further, you'll be within melee range of this thing.
Good.
Alright.
I would like to swap over to my longsword.
Alright. You can use your bonus action to swap weapons.
Yep.
And then you can make your attack.
Heavy mix stabs.
Alright, roll me an attack.
15.
That is just its armor class. What's your minimum damage?
12.
How do you want to do this?
Just upright and skewer the fucker.
Alright. I'll say you skewer it through its large eyeball. You skewer it, it shrieks out, and as you go to yank out your sword, it tries to tumble for you to get one last swipe in, but no, it falls down into the chasm of dead bodies, which by this point you figured was its food source.
One minute. I am gonna flip a coin for impulse.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yep, okay. When we have time, I'm finding a casket of that ale and I'm lighting a fire in that pit.
You're what?
When we have the time, I'm grabbing a casket of the ale and...
Also,
Having it.
Technically, the bridge you'll cross should have collapsed, but I'm gonna be nice. Because I didn't read through.
Oh, it's a wooden bridge?
Actually, Talos, make me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
As you've been standing there, it finally begins to collapse.
Tahirih, by the way, is pulling rope out of her bag,
Okay.
which is very Mary Poppins-esque, just saying.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Are we still waiting on a dex thing?
Yes.
I'm waiting on a dex save from Talos. I cannot hear you.
17?
I made the DC 18.
Oh no. I have plus
You-
0 to my...
You begin to fall down into the chasm, and you take. It's only 20 feet down. You'll be fine.
Fine.
Clonk, clink, clonk,
Fine.
clink, clink. Hits every rock on the way down.
You guys hear an R2D2 as Talos' fall warning goes off, and he takes only 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you land prone on top of Feldendrar's dead body. He cushioned your fall.
Yeah, he lands. Sorry.
Fury was pulling rope out of her bag and looks down and goes, "Oh, that actually helps. Grab his body," and throws the rope down.
Oh my god.
And
Goes, "Can someone hold this, please?"
Well, the only one nearby, I think, is Anodyne, because I think me and Ace were
Yeah.
across the bridge.
that bridge is now collapsed.
So
So we got 2 of you on one side, 2 of you on the other, and 1 is down in the crevasse.
I'll hold the rope.
Alright. Talos, as you're down here, you feel unnaturally cold. And that's weird for you, since you are Warforged. You should not actually even feel temperature. You get this weird cold sensation as you're down here.
I would like to figure out what the fuck is going on there. Would that be, I didn't feel anything divine sense up when I was up there.
You did not feel any divine, you did not feel anything undead.
I just felt evil.
Yeah, you just felt evil, and with the Nothic dead now, that evil sense has gone away.
But there's just something weird going on.
There's something weird going down here that makes you feel uneasily cold.
I got a bad feeling about this.
No feelings were harmed in the filming of this scene.
I don't know, I fell down a fucking hole.
Because the DM forgot to read her own shit. I'm like, well, one of y'all still standing, might as well make something happen.
Yeah. Granted, I have 0 in my dex. I'm just like, fuck. He will, somewhat begrudgingly, help tie up so that Tahirih can take the actual body up.
Okay. It will take 2 people to haul the rope up, just to let y'all know. So Tahihrih and Anodyne would have to work together to do that.
I have a question. Was Tahirih planning on using the rope to go down into the cavern? The chasm? Or did you just want...
Originally? Or, like...
Oh, in general. I'm like holding
Oh.
up the rope and I'm like waiting for you to jump into the hole and I'm like...
She was pulling the rope out, and then Talos fell in, and she goes, "Oh, that's convenient. Here, get the body."
Okay.
So she threw it to Talos, and then gave you the other end.
Yeah. Talos is going to investigate down here.
Alright, roll me a perception check. Is that a twisted T? I was about to say, if that's a fucking Twisted Tea, don't knock someone's lights out with it.
You should have used it against the enemy. You would have gotten a plus 20 on all strikes.
You know somebody has made that a magic item now.
Oh, absolutely.
It has to be a magic item now.
Within an hour of that becoming a meme. 18.
18. At first you notice that the walls look like you're able to climb up. You don't need to roll any build checks when you want to get out of here. You notice towards the northern end of the crevasse, you see the other bridge, and down beneath it, you see a wooden chest on the floor of the crevasse, surrounded by decaying bodies. Very slowly decaying bodies. You start to realize all the bodies down here are really slowly decaying. Like, some look like they have been here for weeks, but they haven't gotten much decay done to them. That's weird.
Very weird.
Ren obviously doesn't know all this. Looks down. What's down there besides the corpses?
A wooden chest. But the corpses are strange. They're not decaying at the correct time.
You mean they're still juicy?
If that is the word you wish to use, yes. They're not as decayed as they should be. Some of these, like the dearly departed wood carver, are not very decayed at all, which I would expect. But some of these look like they've been move some of the bodies off a pile. But some of these, even further down, are not as decayed as they should be.
That's not right.
No.
Don't be down there too long, please.
I don't sense undeath, but I normally do not feel temperature, but down here I am unusually cold.
Yeah, don't stay down there too long.
I'm going to go towards the chest.
You're saying this all out loud.
Yeah, I'm going to check out the chest.
He's
and
like
I should be able to climb up from here.
He's like an astronaut.
I'm just hearing AP5 from Rebels. I'm going to go towards the chest.
Yes. Yeah, he'll go towards the chest, kind of look around and all the weirdness around him. He's going to take out one of his javelins and he's going to poke the chest. Ever so lightly.
It kind of just rocks a little. There's no actual lock on it. It doesn't appear to be trapped.
I'm going to attempt to push the lid open with the javelin.
Alright, you do that, and there's a motherload of treasure in here. You find 160 silver pieces. Make sure you're taking notes of this. Alright, let me know when you're ready to hear more.
Okay, that was
160 silver pieces.
60 silver. Okay.
120 gold pieces.
Okay.
5 malachite gems worth 15 gold pieces each. Those weird little green precious stones
That
are poisonous,
yes,
that are toxic when they're raw.
Don't fuck the stone.
Don't fuck the stone.
Don't do it.
Alright.
Okay, next.
Since you're a paladin, I figure you'll recognize these next two. 2 potions of healing.
These are standard healing?
Yeah, standard healing. And a spell scroll.
That I cannot determine just by the glance.
If you take time to look at it, you'll be able to determine it.
Yeah, I'll kind of...
It is a scroll of augury. Augury.
scroll of augury.
Mm-hmm.
Augury, isn't it?
And at the bottom of the chest, kind of buried within the coins and everything, you see a longsword in a silver chased scabbard. The handle, the hilt of the blade, is shaped as a bird of prey with outspread wings.
Nate.
Yes.
Shopping together. Because you are just a lucky bastard.
Quick,
Okay.
go to Phandelver, Vegas.
Is it a silver inlaid scabbard?
It's a silver chased scabbard. It has a longsword in it. The hilt of the longsword looks like a bird of prey with outspread wings. So you know these parts of the hilt look like wings.
Whoa!
And you see at the base there's like the head of a bird of prey.
Going to, in associated bags, separate the different coins and
Mm-hmm.
the gems and stuff. I'll pocket the healing potions for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Look back what we got. I will tuck the spell scroll away carefully. I will pick up the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I will draw it.
As you draw, you see inscribed on the sword's blade is the name Talon. Roll me a history check.
I have. I'm good at that. Am I gonna do? Oh, I am good at that. Cool. 19.
You know this blade. This was the +1 longsword that belonged to Sir Aldith Tresendar, also known as Blackhawk. He was a very great knight that died off fighting orcs that attacked through the hidden caverns below this manor. Talon was lost here until the Nothic found it and put it in its chest.
He's looking at it. Just kind of puts it on his hip. Ties it off like.
You have enough weapons.
You have enough weapons.
Okay. So he kind of looks up, probably seeing while each one of his comrades kind of.
Yeah, Ren's looking over. Ren, you're not able to discern what the fuck he's looking at.
No, I'm assuming all I see is like whatever outline of him and maybe a box.
Okay.
Yeah. You see him looking. You have dark vision. You can see him looking through the box and stuff. You see coins. You saw what may have been potion bottles. You saw a fucking sword. Maybe you had no idea what the sword is.
No, I'm not gonna roll an impulse. What I was thinking. Never mind.
Okay.
I had a very, very bad thought, but I'm gonna let it pass.
Let a bad thought pass on a Sunday night.
Okay, well, not the DMs just said that. Is there a small pebble or some kind of like a stone I could fit in my
Are
hand?
you gonna fucking chuck a rock at my head?
There are definitely pebbles nearby the edge of the cavern.
I'm gonna pick one up and yeet it for the back of his head.
Roll me an attack roll. Talos, what is your AC?
19.
Attack roll, like unarmed strike.
It'll be since it's a ranged attack, it'll be whatever you roll plus your dex.
Okay, then I got a 21 dirty.
Talos,
ping.
you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you feel a pebble hit the side of your head, and you guys hear a ping kind of ring out.
Whatever you found, make sure
It
you
isn't
only
yours
take
now.
what you need.
He kind of pauses. Whatever I found isn't yours now.
Just remember, we can take the rope back.
I can climb out.
I can find more rocks.
So I can determine from that Ren is on, like, from where I'm standing, Ren is on, like, over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
where you're standing, Ren is on your left.
Yeah.
Anodyne and Tahihrih would be on your right.
Okay.
Anodyne and Tahihrih, if you take some time just continuing up the side of that crevasse, you will find another bridge. that is definitely much sturdier, and you'll be able to cross it safely.
Okay.
I cannot hear you, Tahihrih.
Muted again.
Okay.
Yeah, Tahiri definitely lost interest in watching him, like, within a minute or two, and is already like, all right, what else is in this cavern?
Okay.
Oh, do we bring the body up?
What?
Yeah. I tied the body up so you guys can bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll look at the body.
So Anodyne now has a dead body.
Oh, only because I
Talos
just.
will begin to climb out of the cavern near to the sturdy bridge.
Okay, you'll actually be climbing up alongside, and you'll be right next to the bridge, whichever side of the crevasse you're on.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, and once he gets to the top, Ren will be able to see there is a very fancy, shiny longsword on his hip now.
Oh, that's new.
I swear, if you yeet that, you're not getting it back.
I figure at this point, you guys kind of all gather at least on one side or other of the crevasse at this point.
Yeah, no gathering in the middle of the bridge, please.
He'll go over the loot. Like, I found these malachite gems. These might fetch a good price. I found, quickly going over, about 160 something silver, 120 gold pieces. He will hand one of the standard healing potions to Ace, since he also seems to be taking a lot of hits. And he will give the other one to Tahihrih, because she is squishy.
What are you giving me?
A standard healing potion.
And I'm getting a standard healing too.
Yes.
Yes.
He also holds up a scroll. The spell scroll says, "I believe this is a spell scroll of augury. I do not know what use it will have."
I can read to you guys what that scroll does if you want. It's in
That
here.
would be helpful. I don't know. Off the top of my head.
Should be in here.
I know the word augury, but it's not coming to me what it actually does.
Divination.
Okay, that was close.
Right, augury.
Wait, isn't that like
Look up
the little rods you put like to find water or something?
Yeah, that's what augury is.
Okay. I paid
Also,
attention to Coraline.
Yeah, augury is it's a level 2 divination spell. By casting in gem inlaid sticks, roll dragon bones, laid out in ordinate cards. You basically receive an omen from an otherworld. It's basically like a fortune telling spell.
Wee.
Yeah.
He'll kind of hold it up. Would anyone like this? It could come in handy if we need to find something.
You will need the components to cast this spell, but it lists the components on there.
Okay.
Do I find anything on the body?
On Thaladendrar? No.
That's his nuts. Okay. We don't need to take this body back, right? That's glass staff.
Well, I mean, if we're trying to save his wife, she might want to bury him.
Yeah, it would be proper to at least let the family decide what to do with the body.
Okay.
How eaten up is his body?
His body is fairly fresh. So he does not look. It does not look like the Nothic has been chewing on him. I think.
No.
Let me see.
There's a little nibble out of the neck.
Oh, actually, it is half eaten.
Oh, never mind.
I would like to know.
You'd like to what?
And
Cannot hear you.
I'm laughing because I'm having a hard time saying it out loud.
Oh yeah. What is it? It does.
Shove the corpse in my bag of holding.
Anodyne will help you with that. At the same time, he's gonna ask if you prepared Identify today, because I have these potions.
Oh yeah, you have the fancy potions you got out of the bag.
Which, if you see the red potion Talos, you know it's a potion of healing. But you would have to make a check for the blue potion.
What is the check?
Intelligence check.
6 intelligence.
Yeah.
I don't know that spell, but I know how we could try. She has her hand out.
I'm gonna quote Mayor Quimby. Can we have one meeting where we don't defile the corpse?
Anodyne is literally just like, dang it.
I got a 16.
All right. I made the DC 15. You look over the potion and you realize it's a potion of invisibility.
Ooh. That could come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to take that scroll off your hands?
Yes, I do not have as much use for it. He'll look to Ren. Like, I will at least tell you what. He kind of taps the long sword at his hip. This, if I am correct, is the long sword of the knight known as the Black Hawk. This is the blade known as Talon. I believe it will do well to ending this wizard. He takes it off his belt and looks at Ren. I would like it back, but we can discuss who takes it after. But if you would like to hold it,
He'll take it very casually and be like, okay, and just put it on his hip. Only because it's got a name. That means it's important.
Roll me a history check run to see if you recognize the name.
History. For a soldier, I'm not that bright.
And can Ace roll for history?
Yeah.
I got a 1. Not a nat 1, but a 1.
20.
You would think as a soldier you would know who Black Hawk was, but you don't.
You expected Ren to actually listen at those meetings? Nah, he was playing Galaga.
Might I make a history check?
If anybody wants to make a history check after hearing the name Black Hawk, you are free to do so.
Dirty 20.
Hey, so you know who Eldith Trisendar was, a great knight also known as Black Hawk. He was originally the owner of this manor.
15.
And this was his longsword Talon. What'd you get, Tahirih?
15.
That is the DC. You also know who Black Hawk was.
Same.
Surprisingly. All right. Anybody who rolled a 15 or above knows who Black Hawk was. Ren is the only dumbass here.
I am a
Galaga.
himbo of the group. I've accepted it. I'm just here to look cute and occasionally
It's
make
fine.
an attack.
It's funny, you're a himbo twink.
I seem to be good at making himbo twinks in D&D.
You're a twinbo.
You're a twimbo.
Not to be confused with a twinbo.
Talos will kind of nod to him. You can hold on to it if you put it to good use. I may trade you something for it later, but
Fair enough.
He'll sort of divvy up. He'll kind of divvy up the money. Is he? Spending 5 ways. Gold 5 ways. Math.
You have to do math.
Eat math. The gateway for us.
Same. Damn it. I've been banned from Dave and Buster's.
He'll hand each of them 24 gold pieces.
Okay.
And and 32 silver pieces. And you will hand each of them one of the malachite gems.
All right.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. What did you say?
24 gold pieces, 32 silver pieces, and 1 malachite gem. And he
For
is handed
everybody.
out to each person.
24.
24 gold, 32 silver, and 1 malachite gem worth 15 gold.
Money.
All right. It is 11:10 my time, which is usually around the time we stop.
Okay.
Is there anything else y'all would like to do? Because I will allow you guys to do a short rest in this cavern.
Talos, before Talos does his short rest, he is going to use. He's going to find a little nice spot. He will set up a ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
and using and try to use the blessing of the Raven Queen to essentially give a mass funeral for the dead in case any are still lingering.
That's very nice.
That is very sweet.
I will. Oh wait, this is a short rest.
Yeah. You guys can go ahead and mark short rest and roll your hit dice now and all that.
Okay.
So you don't have to do that at the start of next session.
Does anybody need more healing than? Let me know if you guys don't heal all the way, and I'll see if I can help you out.
I have not been hit this time.
Ace is the only one who has been. Ace and Talos are the only ones who have taken damage so far.
Yep.
And I got mine back from my heal. My
Yeah, Ace, if you need a little extra, I have. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I have a few spell slots left. So.
Excuse me.
two. No, I have one. Right.
By the way, Bark's game lasts for an hour. Tahirih.
What?
Bark's game lasts for an hour.
Oh.
Short rest will take an hour, so it'll be gone by the end of the short rest.
So, if possible, even though Talos is doing his little prayer, Ace would probably try and burn the remaining bodies.
He'll probably say like after the ceremony, that's probably for the best.
Do you need help?
There's not enough spots for enough graves, so cremation is probably our next best. There was that busted open keg of ale.
Would you like assistance?
To, spread the fire a bit.
Can I help you?
You are a little too eager to commit arson.
I'm going to commit arson.
And you all were worried about me.
I'm still worried.
Y'all surprise me every fucking week.
Anodyne, the more
Good
time
surprise?
the more time Anodyne spends with Tahirih,
Chaos spread.
Tahirih's being a bad influence.
I mean, my alignment is chaotic good, so I mean,
yeah, and burning the bodies does make sense to Talos. He's neutral. He's a lawful, kind of somewhat lawful neutral, more neutral good, and like he knows that once the soul has left the body, its body's just a body, and if we can limit them being used for necromantic rituals or anything, then yeah, just burn the body. It's a form of funeral.
Anodyne's gonna whisper to Tahirih, they're gonna have to reveal that people died here on the one sheet.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, anytime someone tries to sell a house, they have to admit that people died there. Don't worry, it'll work in favor.
It helps reduce the price.
You seem confused. I'm not buying the house. I'm just going to live here.
Right, but if you buy the house for like $1 or a gold or whatever, then it's your house. You get the title.
And no one can try and make you leave.
Yeah.
She looks pretty confused.
Tahirih, in most places, to my knowledge, if you are doing what you're planning, it's considered squatters' rights. They can't force you to leave, so don't worry about it too much.
Right. It's empty. I want it. So it's
Okay. That's fine. I'll whisper to Ren. I'll just get the title from the prospector or whatever.
I mean, if we're just gonna be whispery, I don't think he's gonna be the prospector that long.
Maybe I can get it for a steal.
A little on the nose for that one, huh?
Meanwhile, the reason Ace wants to burn the bodies is more so. I just want to burn the fucker with the bodies. The
Enough.
bodies are just timber.
Is the rope?
Oh yeah, because the Nothic did share to everyone a secret of yours.
Yep. No one must know.
We brought the rope up because the body was attached to the rope.
Yes.
Okay.
Just curious. While Talos was down there, he didn't happen to see the woodcutter's family, right?
No.
Okay, just figured I'd check.
Because remember, the prisoners of yours did tell you that they are alive and imprisoned.
That's true. The only other thing I have, the person that, what's his name? Our boss wanted us to find. We didn't find his corpse, right?
Of Yarno? No.
Yes. Okay.
As far as you know, you've not seen a wizard down here dead.
He did ask us to make sure we find him alive, so I'm just like, hey, before we burned all these, we didn't find the guy, right?
Yeah, Sildar had given you all a description, and you did not see anybody matching that description down here.
Sweet.
I am currently tying the end of the one end of the rope to Anodyne's ankle. And then climbing down into the hole with the rope.
You know the hole is on fire, right?
Oh, I thought this was still before it was on fire. Okay.
I mean, we can do this before the hole is on fire.
I just wanted to look through the bodies. That's all.
There is nothing of value on these bodies. They are just gnarled flesh and bone.
They have not decayed.
That have not really decayed.
But does she get the weird cold feeling?
Yes, she does get that weird cold feeling as well.
Anodyne definitely is like standing there like this, just like looking down when you crawl back up. Just so you know.
Unties the rope from your ankle, puts it back in her bag. That was pointless. And then just starts walking away.
Has Ace brought the keg in yet?
I'd say at this point is when Ace brings the keg of ale in.
I'll create a bonfire in my hand, and then just be like, just let me know when you're ready.
Kick.
He kicks the barrel in.
So create bonfire is a cantrip with a range of 60 feet. So I'll extinguish the one in my hand and create a new one in the hole just as the keg breaks.
And the barrel fucking explodes.
Molotov.
It's like fucking napalm down there.
Talos begins his ceremony.
Alright, anything else y'all would like to do before we end the session for the night?
I'm good.
Is there stuff across the way, like rooms or something?
Yeah, I can show you guys on the map real quick, where you are. So I would say you all are in this general area. So
Okay.
there is a room up here that you guys can see.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna check and make sure nobody's in there.
And there's a bridge.
Because that would be fucking bad.
We're just like,
Nope, there's nobody in there. And then when Ren and Ace crossed the bridge, they noticed this kind of corridor here.
Mhm.
And also when they crossed the bridge over here, there was this corridor here as well.
okay.
As well as this tunnel that if you had been in town and met a certain person, you would have learned from them that was a secret tunnel into the hideout.
Secret tunnel. God damn, now I'm doing it.
In the mountain. So starting next session, I think I'd like to explore the rooms, but not the tunnel.
Yeah.
With that, we end our session for the night.
Sweet.
Go ahead and mark on your character sheets your long rest. I mean your short rest and any hit dice that you use. We will be back next Sunday, same time for episode 7.
Yay!
Talos, you need to stop finding weapons and hoarding them.
He gave one up. Reluctantly.
Yeah.
He just needs to stop finding all the weapons.
All I'm saying, send him to Phandelver, Vegas.
Yeah.
You mean Waterdeep?
He may
Yes.
also try. He's gonna try and get rid of some of the weapons. He might try and trade something with Ren, but like for now, he's like, you know what? You at least hold on to the weapon because I have mine. We'll figure it out when we get out of here. I also have to return the non-blood. Oh, I have to get back my javelins and clean them.
Yeah. I assume during the short rest you get your javelins back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. We will be back next Sunday for Lost Mines of Phandelver. Tomorrow we are doing Humblewood, yes?
I believe so.
We
I
after
heard back from everyone that yes, that's what we will be doing.
Sweet.
Yes. So make sure to tune in at Aki Obsession on YouTube tomorrow for Humblewood. Because oh my
If
god,
you-
it's been a while.
If you don't have the link, and it's through there.
It's in the GKC link tree, by the way.
Yep.
So, for those who know that, you're fine.
All the links.
And GKC will be back this Friday after another 3-week hiatus.
The party
We
isn't at all
apologize for
itching.
that.
They're not at all itching to come back.
And the final D&D talks this Wednesday.
And we have our final D&D talks on a Wednesday this week because next week starts the Star Wars Outer Rim Misfits campaign that Kitsune will be hosting on his channel.
I don't apologize for anything I do to this party. They picked me.
I'm-
They made their own fate.
Yeah, Hannah and I made our character sheets immediately when you just mentioned the idea of a campaign. So,
That being said, I'm probably going to get DMCA'd a lot for it.
we probably will.
Disney, I don't apologize. Let me have the rights to certain sounds, and I will be
I mean-
content.
I mean, it's not like you're trying to make money off of this.
That being said, if you guys want, I can link my Patreon when I start.
Yeah. We won't be making money off the streams, but
You
we
can
are working.
totally support us.
Yeah, we are working on a Patreon for the Star Wars one.
Yes.
Because we have a Discord and everything, and we're trying to make Patreon specific stuff in our Discord. But
Other than
it's still under construction, so it's not open to the public yet.
Not yet. Give me a bit.
Not yet. Yeah. But yeah, that is it for tonight's stream. I will have the VOD of this episode up later this week. We will see you all in the next episode. Have a good night.
Bye.
And welcome to 2021, everybody. We'll see you all next week. Bye. It's where's the stop button? There it is. Boop.